and welcome to the Unexpectables.
Now say it again, because it just started now.
No, but I waited like 15
You
seconds.
gotta.
It's a huge.
No, you waited
delay,
2
Kurt.
seconds.
No, I
Yeah.
did. That was twice as much as I'm used to waiting.
And
All
Nick,
right.
everyone.
don't say
Hello, everyone.
like
Welcome to
this.
the Unexpected.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the Unexpectables. I'm Taka, and yeah. All right, let's start off the introductions. Let's start off with Bagoombla.
Oh, really? So quick?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Oh God. Hey everyone. Your neighborhood Gaijin Goomba here. Boy howdy, the shit we've been through this week already. Ain't that right, Taka?
Yeah. Yeah. I always.
That was a whiskey shot.
That was a Starbucks double shot. It has lots of vitamin B. It's just you think there's a bottom of the barrel. You really do.
You really think that, but
you
then
think
you're surprised.
no. It's just it's a zero-sum game, and I honestly at this point I feel like we're in the special.
All right.
We're like in the video game analysis version of like what Hellboy does. We're dealing with the
Pretty
fucked up
much.
shit, guys.
Okay, so for those of you that don't know, Taka and I, right here on this channel, every Monday at 2 p.m. U.S. Central Time, we do Yes, Yes, Love Adventure, where we riff the shit out of the worst that the internet has to offer when it comes to visual novels, and boy howdy, does it always get worse.
Oh boy, does it.
You can also find me over at twitch.tv/Gaijin Goomba, where I got depressed on Tuesday and just played a whole bunch of Fallout New Vegas, and that was a good time. I have a very important announcement to make, and I would like to make it one more time at the end if that is possible. Zito and I, we are trying to mess around with a brand new style of tabletop stream. It'll be hosted on my channel for now. That may change. Where we are going to be doing Magic the Gathering freaking crazy shit. The first thing that we want to do what I call a mega draft, where we each get a goddamn box of boosters and then make a 60-card deck out of that and just have stupid fun with it. Crazy ass rules and regulations. The sky's the limit with this one. It's still in the works. It's probably going to be in the works for a couple weeks. But yeah, what do you think, Zito? I'm freaking stoked for it.
Hey, listen to this. I'm fucking ready.
Yes.
Oh,
my
delicious.
meridian response.
Other than that, I play games that heavily involve culture and analyze it as I go, and then scream wildly at dangerous insects. Who's next?
That would be Zito.
Oh, golly gee. You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito, where okay, so I got some hot garbage indie games at the ready. I don't know. Okay, so I want you all to hear this word and tell me if you know what I'm talking about. Ultra Fight Da Kiata 2. Good, your silence says everything. It's gonna be great.
I wish you could see my face right now. I'm just like, what?
Zito,
Yeah.
when are you gonna give the people System Goose Overload?
When that is that actually out?
It's free. It's free and it's on Steam.
Oh well, for fuck's sake, that might just be a bargain barrel thing on next Friday.
It's out right now.
I'm fucking sitting.
It's been out for years.
Oh, sorry.
Okay, so I will
It's
give the
great.
I will go ahead and see if I can give the people that. You just have to like force the link into my face.
For sure, I'll grab it for you. It's very short, but it is a full game, and it's actually pretty well done for a free game. Like,
Well, that's just gonna be the precursor for that hot new shit, fucking Untitled Goose Game.
Hell
But
yeah.
anyway,
I am actively impatient for that game. I was about to say, can we talk about Goose Game?
I'm gonna be playing some wacky dacky indie games. Probably some arts going down. Thursday, I might be popping out this artifact mill deck on Gaijin and probably lose horrendously.
Oh hush.
I'll get mana screwed 6 sessions and then flip the table. Don't worry about it. I'll talk about D&D stuff. I got some new homebrew stuff to work with, so I might be doing some writing over the weekend. And then you can find me over at D6, where I play Lionel, the little awakened possum lad wizard who now has a magic spell that allows him to create Fortnite towers.
Ah, alrighty. And O'Connor.
Greetings, travelers. My name is Distortion Devil, and I'll be your guide on your quest.
Jester is dead.
Ooh.
Kill Jester.
Kill Jester.
I'm missing.
What's up, everybody? It's me, the boy. You can find me on Twitter at CNLSnake. You can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where Friday is Friday Funhouse, Saturday is The Witcher 3, and Sunday is Divinity 2 Original Sin 2 the second.
Yeah, the second one.
More sin.
Yeah.
More sin for more dollars.
This week we should have an episode because last week I had to eat crab. I'm sorry, I had to.
How
No, that was
dare
the
you.
biggest villain thing to do is cancel the stream. That's the biggest
The
villain thing.
biggest
I want to go
baddie.
eat. I want to go eat opulent crab. Do you live near the ocean? No. Oh shit.
Dad caught crab. It was Dad caught it. It was like Prince Rupert crab.
Mhm.
That's such a
Sorry.
villain thing.
How dare
You killed
Sorry,
Prince
Connor.
Rupert?
What a pinching argument.
Prince Rupert is a town, Connor.
Oh no.
It's Rupert's in the town. Also, she's my sister, Connor, as well. I just figured I'd mention that.
Prince Rupert is your sister?
Damn it! Monty, where can they find you?
You can find me at Montyglue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Montyglue. On Twitter, you've probably seen it. I'm working on a Lies mask. It is currently hard as fucking rock behind me. It just needs the first primer coat of paint, and then I need to get some sort of liner on the inside and mesh for the eyes, so it's kind of on standby. You'll see updates for that. But for the stream, tomorrow, if nothing goes wrong,
Mm-hmm.
tomorrow at 5 p.m., I am starting Skies of Motherfucking Arcadia. That's gonna be. You better get ready for that shit. I love that game. and
Can I
it's-
preempt this? Can I just say something real fast? I gotta say something personal about this, okay? I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud you're gonna be playing Skies of Arcadia. It's a game that has an actual airship v airship mechanic.
It does, yeah. And the fucking it has such a good soundtrack.
And
Good
I hope you're
characters.
ready. Go.
Everything about it is good. And IGN's like, ooh, the graphics aren't good. I'm like, fuck you, IGN.
Here we go. I'm gonna get you all prepped and ready for this track. Dun 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 dun.
Oh my God.
But yeah, it's really good, and definitely check that out. Seriously, Skies of
Yeah,
Arcadia
and
is
then
wild.
oh, it's so good. I'm uploading all the parts onto my YouTube as well, where it's gonna be archived. So if you miss anything, you want to watch it, go watch it there. I will not shut up about it probably the entire time. Expect me to cry at certain times, Drachma.
Damn it, Drachma.
But beyond that, on Sunday we have Divinity 2 Original Sin. We're the baddies. We're terrible people. The latest episode should be up by tomorrow. I'm gonna try and get it up tonight, so just keep your eyes peeled for that. But beyond that, you can catch it every Sunday at 2 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on Sunday.
Awesome. And you can check out myself here at hi, also I'm Taka. Right here, folks. We have the Unexpectables right now. On Tuesdays and Thursdays, we have Multiverse Nexus Wrestling, and shit's getting crazy. That's all I can really say.
Is it not?
I know, right? Well, your character's leg is broken, so I mean,
Yeah, I know. Thanks for that, fuckers.
hey.
As long as the clown agenda keeps getting pushed, I'm all for it.
They're actually they've actually
Guys, I sent that cover to Citra King. I'm so sorry. I sent the cover to Citra King saying, dude, your cousin is great in this. And he replied, Cousin Tangerine started hanging out with the wrong crowd a while ago. Please do not take this orange wielding a switchblade as accurate representation of all citrus. Real oranges carry rocket launchers. 1 second, I gotta apologize.
Also, every now and then I do a Total War stream, but myself and Connor have been doing the art stream, which has been moved to Fridays because 3 streams on a Monday is a bit tiring. So myself and Connor do the art streams either here or over on his channel, twitch.tv/DistortionDevil, where we go over the amazing art that you guys submit here as well. What about Yes to Self Adventure Go? As someone asked.
What about it?
Yeah, what about it? We already talked about
It happened.
We talk about it. We talk about it. It happened, and we're moving on. We're trying to find a good Otome game. We want to find the
I
right.
want a beefy man. Please.
We gotta find a man to marry.
Otoma what?
Beefy
Oh.
men, you say.
beefy man. I say.
How about the game that I was in?
I want a bear.
Well,
damn
that's
it.
that's interesting. Ooh. That's a good voiceover there. All right, I got a lot of people I got to thank in the comment in the chat real faster because there's so many people I don't think I'm gonna be able to get to all of them. If you subbed, thank you so freaking much. I greatly appreciate. We all
And you have
appreciate.
emotes.
And the new emotes. What?
No, you got the cool emotes.
Yeah, you got the cool emotes. Thank you so much for all the subs. And now I'm going to be thinking here. Oh my god. Oh, my coffee kicked in. Una Macau, thank you for the bits. Daffodil D1 with a 1758 bits. Flumps, we demand flumps. That's a pretty, trying to get that chant going there. Blackfoot Ferret with the over 9,000 bits from Blackfoot Ferret. Newts out for Blackfoot Ferret, you incredibly kind soul. And before I even miss it, Kelly AFU gifting 10 subs to the community. Newts out for Kelly AFU.
Shit.
But I can't newt.
While you're quickly doing this, I'm gonna grab a cup of tea.
But seriously, thank you so much, Kelly AFU. And Blackfoot Ferret, thank you so much as well. Dynamite 36 with 1,000 bits. When last we heard the Unexpectables party. Borky. Monsters. Drought. Eel monsters. Panic. I'm running out of sounds. Greckles.
Wow.
Greckles.
Wow.
No! Tasking Chili screaming. And now the present. They're all screaming down. There we go. I got it through it all. Jedi Jake with 5,500 bits. What's up? How you guys doing? Connor.
None of your business.
Whoa. Connor fucking.
None of your business whose hoe I'm doing.
There you go, Connor. Man, that was a good spike on the volleyball game. That was what that was, dude. Nice.
Oh, boy.
Jedi Jake, thank you so much for the 5,500 bits. Brother Codas, thank you for the 500 bits. Shadowy Things with 5,000 bits. Back to watching you guys live, and mad I miss seeing you guys sooner after my birthday. And Zito, have you tried the latte Oreos yet? I'm sorry, the what?
Dude, Americans
take
got all
Oreos?
kinds of Oreos.
Yeah, I don't. I think
we have Oreos like the Japanese have Kit Kats. It's crazy.
Yeah.
I know. That's okay. That is
What's going on about Oreos?
latte. Shadowy Friends donated 5,000 bits and wants to know if you tried latte Oreos yet, Zito.
I did not know that was a thing.
Neither did I. I've just learned that I can have coffee in cookie form finally.
I
We
mean,
already have
I know
that.
there's
Kurt. We have Coffee Crisp, Kurt.
I know, but the
Well, I know,
but
we
these
have a-
but the Baka Americans don't have that.
I mean, I know there's a Japanese store nearby that sells a like chocolate and coffee like dunkable coffee cookies, and those things have like shitloads of espresso beans in them. So I think I have kind of the experience.
Alrighty. Also, I want to thank Alpha X Alpha X Titania, 1,000 bits. I have binged my way through 92 episodes to say, if one of my OTPs doesn't become canon by the end of the next arc, I will personally raise Alavast to the ground. Hey! Gruel, get out of the comment section! Gruel, you said you were an ally, Gruel. Alpha X Titania.
Gruel, we timed you out on that account like 4 times ago, man. You can't keep
you
switching on
gotta.
Twitch.
Viral Tech with 1,000 bits. Borky, at least we're safe. The mind flares at the end of the slope. I'm going to do what we call a pro gamer move. Watch out! I'm about to end this entire man's career.
Oh.
Psych! It's the wrong number. Viral Tech, thank you for the 1,000 bits. Script Daddy, thank you for the bits. Manny525, thank you for the bits. Kelly AFU, dropping another 10 subs on top of what Kelly AFU already dropped. Thank you so much, Kelly AFU, for gifting subs to the community. That's incredibly kind of you. Script
All
Daddy,
right, you guys ready to go?
I'm gonna grab the last couple here. Shadowy, thanks for the 1,000 bits. Also, guys, I have a desire to watch all of Hello Kitty versus Gundam. What? Wolfen the Sixth. It's time to stop, Shadowy Sphinx. 1,000 bits. Thank you so much. Shining Lamp with the bits. Love the new emotes, Monty. If the robot doesn't have a name, I suggest Emotron.
Oh, that's Monota. That's my robot.
Yep.
I don't know if they're referring to my robot.
But everyone, that is it. We will, of course, have a break and we'll read off more of your incredibly kind donations and submissions. But nonetheless, it's time to get back to the Descent 4. Ever.
All right. When last we left our heroes, Borky the Orc Barbarian, Task the Kobold Ranger, Panic the Tiefling Bard, and Greckles the Kenku Rogue.
Tell me more! Let me tell you.
Crackles.
Tell me more of
his character.
Crackles.
Who is Crackles?
Oh my god, I'll get the saga later. Panic the Tiefling Bard and Crackles the Kinku Rogue. The party descended further into the shadows of the Underdark. After dealing with some ceiling squids, a tunnel of pill bugs, and a tiny skeletal corpse, they tried to sneak past the narrow tunnels. The party then came upon a battle between fully armored drow soldiers, some eel spiders, and a demonic abomination drow. The party was separated and torn asunder, unprepared and divided in goal. After scraping by the skin of their teeth, the party fled with haste, sliding down a narrow cave tunnel into the darker depths below.
Real fast.
So,
if I don't say this,
Yes.
I'm going to forget it, and it's important that I say this right now. I might like Crackles, but I'm a bigger fan of his brothers, Crackle and Pop.
Yes! All right. Well, while you make jokes at my expense...
And their cousin Snap!
As you make jokes at my expense, I would like to down a healing pot before I forget, because I'm at 18 all of health.
all right.
Thank you, ma'am. Let's see here. I'm going to drop me a 2d4 plus 5.
Okay, Willow special.
So, 2d4.
Nice. So 10.
So 10. Yay!
So you guys begin to move, and the ground that you guys are standing on is slick. It has a lot of like algae, slimy sort of growth on it. And the moment you guys use your footing, you all, because you're running, all will fall on your backs and begin to slide down this tunnel.
Ah!
I need everyone to make dexterity saving throws for me.
Okay.
So, since I still have my barbed hide on, does that provide me any sort of traction?
God damn.
No, this is slick stone.
That is
so
very hard.
it's
Dex
No, it's like-
save, correct?
It's like
dex save, yeah.
it's like nails on a chalkboard right now for you.
12.
All right.
That is 11.
18.
All right. Everyone but Panic, you guys slide and immediately body flop into reddish water, just at the bottom of this pit. With that sense, Panic, you crash in, but you just kind of slide in, kind of like narrowly escaping, completely plunging under. At this point in this junction, looking up, there's no safe way to get out of this pool of water. It is currently about 5 feet across, and it is deep.
Is there an edge to get to?
There is no edge. It is the slide down you took, and then it looks like it goes underneath. Like it actually
so
is
it
like
plunges down.
it goes down.
Borky punches his head and turns on the light. Ah, anyone? Where's Panic?
I'm over here.
Where's
Over here where?
Over here.
I look to the direction of where Panic is. Where does it look like he is?
He's in the water as well. Looks like he's kind of on a more shallow portion that probably lets him stand up, but the water goes up to his neck.
Borky puppy dog paddles over to him.
As does Greckles.
Actually, I got crazy back there. We walked right into like a turf fight between drows and whatever. What the hell are those other things?
I have no idea.
Some kind of amorphous eel.
Yeah.
Whatever they are, they have some kind of psychic hold on others' minds. They kept trying to pull me onto their side.
Is that where you ran across? Separate from everybody?
No, I was trying to aim for them, but then as I turned the corner, there was that giant friggin' ape of a drow.
Yeah. Sorry, but why was the drow big? Like drows is supposed to be sexy. That thing was not sexy.
Can we do an intelligence check to determine if it was extra planar?
Roll a religion check.
Cool. That is a big 6.
Not a clue. Definitely unnatural though. Like anyone could look at that and be like, yeah, that's not natural.
Well, it's weird, whatever it is, but we got away.
Oh,
It's
go
not
on.
above us.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming from where you guys came
All
from.
right, let's roll that stealth. We're neck deep in water, so it shouldn't be too hard.
Where we go from here? We're just in a big hole. Oh God, it's gonna be like shooting us in a barrel.
Borky, just calm down, stay hidden. They'll probably go away if they don't see us.
Well, we went down to one hole. There's one place to go, so we gotta. Can we swim
Borky.
down?
Borky, you've got to stop panicking.
I am not panicking. That's what he does. Borky points at Panic.
Monty,
Is there like an obvious slope that I'm standing on?
Not really. It's like the dry slope, dry in quotation marks. You see this like film of algae all the way up. It's now kind of scraped off from you guys,
How-
and then you're.
Oh God.
How high is it?
Oh, you guys went down like a 80-foot shaft.
How long is rope?
Rope
Typically.
you get 50 feet.
Gotcha. Okay. I wasn't sure what the default of that was.
I'm gonna say
50 sounds right.
yeah, 50 feet is what's in a standard kit.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Panic and Borky, since you guys are on the ledge, I want you to roll investigation checks for me.
Okay.
Okay.
Can I assist Panic? Because Borky's
Yes.
a best. Yeah. Okay.
So Panic
Alright.
roll with advantage as Borky spans the area.
This will be an 18.
A 22. It's
Oh,
a
22 rather. Sorry.
As you look at the water, as it goes further down, like underwater, you do notice from the opposite from where you came from, there is a small gap between the water and the cave surface, so you can go underneath.
Oh.
Oh.
Hmm.
What is it, Panic?
See a small gap just underneath the surface.
Oh well, we're about to find out if this thing works underwater. Yeah.
As you guys say that, you hear and you watch as there's a splash in the water as you see a crossbow bolt land into the water.
Nope. Borky starts swimming. Ah!
Crackles
Alright.
is in tow.
I guess we dive.
Everyone hold your breath. I need everyone's constitutions.
12.
10.
13.
18.
Modifiers?
Plus
4.
one.
0.
0, 1, 1, 3.
I'm 4.
4? Okay. 0, 1, 1, 4. Okay.
Oh my god, I'm 3. Sorry, that was my strength.
Okay. You guys and immediately dive underwater. It is exact same type of water you guys are swimming in that giant lake. It is red and brackish and you can't see further than like 1 foot ahead of you. As you guys dive in and begin to swim, I'm gonna grab appropriate music for this. As you guys begin to swim,
I really hope you're not about to play the Sonic underwater music. Dun 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 dun. dun.
oh my god, that'd be amazing.
No, I have 17 Constitution for those who are sorry. I didn't mean to cause a confusion with that.
I can't find my music. They got rid of it. That's fine. You guys
Damn it.
begin to swim underwater. The water is warm. That's kind of the weirdest thing about it. It is warm water, but it's sticky. It feels weirdly sticky. Borky, your light goes out because it is an open flame candle. So
Of course. it is.
assuming you guys are all holding on to each other, the only people who can really see are Task and Panic.
Hmm.
Borky, you can kind of see. Actually, you have dark vision. Greckles, you can't see anything.
Mhm.
It is dark water. You guys begin to swim. I need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw for me,
Here I go.
except for Borky. Borky's fine.
Yay!
Oh, good. That's a 5. I start drowning immediately.
20.
Bum, bum,
4. Oh, what the?
4. Okay.
That
Panic and Greckles, you immediately beeline it to the surface, and you hit your face on the ceiling of this cavern, and there is a tiny little 1-inch gap of air between the water and the surface, and you just lean your face up and a smell just hits you. It is not a pleasant smell. It is of mud and rock, and you dive back in.
A nice fresh mildew smell. Hell yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
it's pretty rank. You guys begin to swim again, and then you begin to feel movement around you.
Oh, I hate this.
All right, what do your dark eyes see, gentlemen?
All right, I guess I'll roll perception.
Yeah.
Borky will also roll perception with his orky eye.
16.
And for Borky, that is 9.
Task, as you're swimming with your superior dark vision, even though it is obscured, you see like little tiny like goldfish size insects, like little like kind of like silverfish, little swimming insects in the water.
Oh, like the little like the water beetles, like the little skimmers.
Yeah, like little water skimmers. And they're kind of floating. They're pretty iridescent, and you can definitely notice them. And they're various different sizes. All of a sudden, you see a jaw like lash out, almost like an arm, where the hand would be is instead of a set of jaws, reach out, bite and eat one. And you see this large bug-eyed insect-like creature kind of swimming through the water. It's about half a foot long
Okay.
in size and has like a bunch of little legs, and it's kind of jettisoning itself from its abdomen. And it retracts its jaw back in and kind of eats. And as you kind of swim,
does it eat like the alien from Aliens?
yeah, a little bit. Except it's got this like, imagine if it had like a shoulder joint right on the bottom of its face.
Oh, so its entire head is like a goblin shark where it could just shoot its entire jawline out and
Yeah.
push it back in.
Yep. And as it notices you, it kind of swims away. But it is curious about a few things. So. You do feel it bite at your tail, Task, as you're swimming, but it doesn't hurt you, but it definitely like pulls you and yanks you a little bit to the side.
All right,
And
the tails...
at this point,
Oh, sorry.
oh no, at this point, Borky, you begin to see them because there's about like 5 or 6 of them in immediate view, and they're all kind of swarming and swimming around you guys, bumping into you. You feel like the harsh hairs of its exoskeleton kind of brushing up against your cheek as you guys are swimming through this brackish water.
All right, well, we're keeping all baggy materials close to the body. Tail is going right on top of the chest, like curling up, like upwards in front of me and right on top of the chest because fuck that shit.
Can I roll for anxiety?
You don't have to roll. This is pretty harrowing. It is claustrophobic because this tunnel keeps getting narrower and narrower, and then you have all these creatures on top of it. There's various different aquatic insects, underwater spiders, all sorts of manner.
That's the worst kind of spider.
But the
Just like
biggest,
Oh, I'm sorry.
the biggest one are these weird jawed creatures. Whoever has training in it can roll knowledge nature.
I do not have... You would suspect I would have knowledge nature. I do not.
Do any of us?
No, we're bad with this.
No.
Is why we needed Lily to stay around.
Yeah, so you don't know what these are.
None of us have knowledge nature.
No. At this point, the waterway you see, Task, goes one of which direction, left or right?
How are we doing for air?
You guys are doing fine for air at this point.
Okay.
Okay, so question. Do I feel a current pulling in or pulling out from any certain direction?
It is stagnant, so both ways are equally as stagnant.
Okay, well, guys, I don't know how you feel about this.
You can't talk underwater. So.
Oh no, I'm not saying anything to them. I'm just saying over game. This is not in game.
Okay, we gotta get him on. We gotta get him on camera. You need to tell us a story with your hands. That's the only way to get through this.
Oh fuck yeah! But in game, I'm trying to point you guys in the direction. But above game, I'm about to flip a coin to decide either left or right.
Go for it at this
All
point.
right.
At this point,
Heads left, tails right. Here we go. Heads.
Okay.
We're going left.
That was
Left?
a meaty slap.
Go
All
right.
You immediately take a course left, and everyone who's kind of, I'm assuming you guys are all holding on to each other to not lose track
Yep.
of each
Yeah.
other.
I'm
Dragged that way.
I'm assuming Greckles and Panic are holding on to Borky's wonderful calves.
Sure.
I'd like to go for a nice meaty arm, but that's just me.
Okay, that's fair.
Wait,
That's,
that's not a calf. It's a bug.
Ah!
You guys begin to swim every once in a while, crashing up against the surface. There's just that pocket above you guys that is just barely gives you guys air. You are still like inhaling water at the same time. Like you get a mouthful of water too. You guys eventually begin to feel current. It begins to grow in size. You begin to see flurries of white and the little sea beetles kind of hopping around and the giant creatures chasing them in pursuit. And eventually, you guys all break out of the water.
oh,
How Task like crocodile raises his head out of the water.
yeah, I'm gonna be honest, guys. Halfway through that swim, I was thinking next time Solly asked us to go somewhere, we say no problem. It'd be a lie. It's a problem.
How far up of the ceiling is there?
The moment you guys all turn around, you behold an
Don't say
amazing
that.
scene.
What? We behold what? Sorry.
You look up and you see Starlight.
Whoa.
I beg your what now?
Hi, Starlight. What are you doing
Not
down
the,
here?
not the drow. actual Starlight.
Well, it's on brand. That we like.
You see a massive cavern. You can't even tell how tall it is. And you see glittering starlight that illuminates the area.
What?
I am
You
100%.
hear,
What?
You hear the sound of wings. You see things flying in the air. And as you look around, you see long stalked mushrooms, bigger than trees, of variant vibrant hues, all aglow with bioluminescent blues and greens and purples. You
Guys,
hear the arid call of insects and beasts. And you are currently standing in a bubbling pool, what appears to be a sort of oasis of sorts.
guys, we swam and went so deep we came out on the other side of the planet.
I don't think that's how it works, Borky.
Why's
The
the
mushrooms.
stars?
It's the mushrooms. They're giving purchase to light.
How much did it cost?
I can't believe I walked into that one. I'm gonna find land.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, it's easy enough. You're like in like a pond.
Is the pond water just as gross?
Oh, whoa,
Oh, yeah.
whoa, whoa, whoa! Task like kind of like stops just before reaching the land. Wait, what colors are the mushrooms?
Mushrooms. The ones that are closest to you are like kind of like a light blue color in the stem, and then like the actual like caps are like a deep blue with a white. And there's little like tendrils coming off the sides that are like glowing, almost like sea grapes.
Are any of these edible, Task?
No, but I'm not sure about that. But I have been told that there are certain mushrooms we should be wary of.
Such as?
Ones that can scream, ones that have gas like spores.
Just some that scream?
I know there are. Apparently, I was warned that there might be humanoid-esque mushrooms that walk about.
Are they friendly?
That I'm not certain.
Well, if they're anything like everything else we've met down here, that's a resounding no.
Well,
Yeah,
in
I'll
any-
have to agree with that sentiment. I tried reason, but
In any case, everyone get your poison resistance ready.
shit.
Borky lights his lamp again.
Okay, so let's try and find an area where there are not like any like mushrooms that look gnarled or like they just like the tiny ones look fine, but ones that aren't bulbous or tendrilled.
Okay,
Money, how tired are we? Because we have no sense of day.
pretty tired.
I was about to say,
Do you think we should make camp? This actually seems like a relatively
Yes.
peaceful place. Oh, okay then. Panic's game for that.
All right, we're gonna keep floating in this damn water. We're gonna get on the side of land.
oh, we're Taka, we're out of the,
I imagine
we're out of
I
the
imagine we
bind.
crawl ashore as soon as
Yeah.
you're able.
Yeah. As you do, panic, you begin to hear you feel wriggling underneath your shirt.
Oh,
I open my shirt and I look.
You see one of these insect-like creatures wriggling inside of like your clinging to your the cloth of your shirt. It's about a half a foot, like maybe three-quarters of a foot long.
Oh,
Its jaw is kind of lashing a little bit, like trying to find purchase.
I
oh.
pull it off and throw it back in the water.
Roll handle animal.
Everything's getting at Panic's bosoms. This
Get that nat one.
campaign.
Have it attached to the nipple. I'm sorry.
No, you're not allowed.
Ah, damn it! Wait, I have to undo the curse. I have to undo
I
the
will
curse.
Fly through the internet and clothesline you.
Man, you gotta.
Oh no.
6.
Okay, it does bite you.
Ow,
As-
damn it.
As you reach down for it, it bites like the side of your hand, and actually kind of like pulls itself up a little bit. But you just kind of grab it by the body and you squeeze it. It's weirdly soft, and you just
Oh.
throw it into the water, and it makes like
Ugh.
as it splashes into the water. All of you have like a ton of those little beetles kind of clinging to your clothes. You kind of have to like pick off and throw back into the
well,
water.
let's handle animal that shit. Or is that survival?
That's just you just do it. It's just
Yeah.
annoying, but
Oh,
they're
okay,
there.
okay,
and you
okay.
kind of pluck them off and throw them back into the water. They're about the size of like $1 or so. Some of the bigger ones.
Hmm.
I'm still curious if they're edible.
Well, Task, you would be the leading expert on all things Underdark and our group, so is there a safe place to set up camp or something?
We should probably find a spot that doesn't have a lot of vegetation around it, a lot of mushrooms and whatnot.
Ooh,
we might be a little bit open, but it's a lot better than us getting maybe like poisoned or spored by any of these things that might actually have some kind of poison in them.
Yeah, there's
No.
nothing in the immediate area that's trying to kill us. So.
Yet.
So
Chat, above game really quick. Should we do an investigation just to check out the area before we set up?
that's
That would
literally
be
what
survival. That would
I
be
was
a
gonna say.
survival.
Oh, okay.
I was gonna do a survival check. Yeah.
All right, guys, spread up a little clues.
13.
14.
Nat
Natural
1.
one. That
Wow.
makes sense for Freckles, though.
No, that makes total sense for you, man.
17.
17.
One of the things that's nice about this place is that it's not dark. You guys can see. It is almost like low moonlight, almost.
Like Terraria.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Task and Borky, you managed to find a clearing. Wherever you go, it's almost like a natural forest where you'd find like little trees growing. You find little mushrooms growing, and you keep finding these like mounds, like these rounded mounds of mushrooms all over the place, almost littered. So wherever you find a clearing, you tend to find one or two of them. But the mushrooms, from your knowledge, are harmless. They're just little tiny ones.
Okay.
But you do see like a quasi clearing that actually has some stalagmites that are kind of like shattered and like kind of like Pride Rock style, sort of like slanted in various different places.
Like cut curve into angle.
Yeah, natural curvature, like probably been cut through like years of erosion and other factors.
Okay.
Panic, I want you to roll a perception check with that survival check for me.
Okay.
Nice.
Natural 20.
Ah!
You climb up to the peak of one of these stones because you have a weird feeling about where you are right now. And you look up at the sky. That's not cave wall. That's mushroom. The entire canopy of the ceiling of this massive, probably like hundreds of mile long place, the ceiling is a mushroom. And you look off to the distance and you see a stalk about the size of a fucking mountain.
Are we under its kill?
What?
I'm
Under
gonna
its scale, yeah.
look. Do I see the walls as well?
You do not see the other end of this cavern at all. It has a long
I mean,
horizon line.
just around me, dude. Do I see any like walls?
That's fucking cool. Sorry, that's really
You
fucking...
see, back from where you were, like from the pond, there was a wall there. Yes, there was a.
Is that
stone
made
wall
of
there.
rock?
That is made of rock. Yes. But as you
Guys,
further go
we're
up,
under
you
a giant mushroom.
What?
The roof is a mushroom.
No, it's...
Oh, like does Tass like look at a gill of a look underneath a mushroom and then does it look similar?
It's so big you can't see individual gills. It's so high up that you can't actually
Wow.
completely tell. You do see dangling from parts of the ceiling is some more of those like those filament tendrils that kind of lean down and they give off a glow as well. And you realize that's what the starlight is tendrils growing from the
Ah.
gills.
Oh wow.
Panic is just looking, clutching his probably cracked ribs, and just wow.
You see dragonflies flying around in the silhouette of this luminous light. Various other flying things, not birds, but insects, things like beetles and other
Okay,
things.
so are there insects here that look like they're big enough to at least house like a meal for maybe one of us each?
They're a little too far away, at least the flying ones, but around you guys, it's just mushrooms right now.
Well, being told that there's humanoid mushrooms, I'm not too plussed about starting to pick mushrooms, then we end up eating one of their kids.
That's actually a pretty good idea. I've got rations. What about the rest of you guys?
I got rations.
I'm still wrapping my head around the fact that the roof is a giant mushroom.
It's not the weirdest thing we've seen, Borky.
You're not...
Am
Are you serious? How far... Like, how... If it's all a mushroom, then where's, like, the center? Where's there, like, the...
I think I'm good for about 3 days with my rations.
I'm good for 4, so.
I have 4 days of rations.
I think I have
Same.
5.
Okay.
So-
well, I think we're good on rations for the most part.
Is
Yeah.
it cold?
Like, do we need would we need a fire?
It is humid.
Ah.
As you guys are wet, it is cold naturally because you're wet.
Mm-hmm.
But it is a very humid place.
I'll probably go around and I'll prestidigitation each of us.
Radical. So let's find that clearing and start getting a camp, like not a campfire, but like at least like a place for us to at least get our bearings going.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's easy enough. There's no real wood to use, obviously. There's no real stone to use, but there is just a space. You kind of stand in the center of these 3 split rocks, essentially, like in between them as they're all kind of fallen over. It's almost like a flower's like petals, and then you guys are the center point of these rocks.
I'd like to do a survival check to see if there's any mushrooms that I was warned about nearby.
That would be nature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kablamzo. Nah, not with a 2.
There's what baffles you the most is like there are so many different kinds. Like you look at one like maybe like you know like foot by foot square block of this terrain, and there are like 50 different mushrooms there.
That is
very
weird
different
because
sizes.
if they're all living in harmony, something has to like. This just feels weird. All these mushrooms can't all survive so clustered to each other. They all have to draw nutrients from somewhere. So the fact that there's no one dominant or invasive species is just fucking weird.
Well,
Maybe they're
that's
drawing nutrients from the many amounts of bugs that died around here.
That's fair.
Like,
or it could be a part of this mushroom people association that you've mentioned.
We haven't seen any mushroom people though.
Or maybe they don't want to be seen.
but so the ceiling is a mushroom.
Yes, Borky, we're underneath. Think of it as a giant umbrella.
What's it eating? Yeah,
Its
mushroom.
stem,
Mushroom
its
ate
stem is in the
something.
ground.
But, oh, gee, oh.
But I've learned one thing: is that Mother Dearest hasn't made many friends down here.
What do you mean?
I tried to reason with those drow back there. They immediately started attacking me. One of them even called me a voice stealer.
Well, that's
Given what we know about my mother, more than likely that's her.
well, that proves that she's down here, then, yeah.
It does prove that she's down here, yes, but
Uh,
if anybody takes one look at me that knows her,
oh, well, you have to go
Probably
through the.
attack us.
You'll have to go through the 3 of us.
Do you think we're gonna be meeting her as enemies?
I don't.
If nothing else, Panic, we can make you look like something else.
I'm certain I could make myself look like a drow, actually. Can I, like, try to pull my hair in front of my horns and cover them?
They're pretty big.
Bro, I could disguise. Oh, wait, no, that's disguise self. Never mind. Damn it. Limitations.
Let me see if I have anything that can cover the horns.
I kind of look like a drow. If I put the hat on, maybe. And I'll thaumaturgy my eyes to make them white instead of yellow.
That would be more of a disguise self.
Hey, well, hold
I do
on.
have a disguise kit.
Wait, hold on. Hey, Grakos, did you bring that thing I got you?
You're gonna have to be more specific than that, big guy.
The thing that disguises you. Remember when we were in Tricadia with that beautiful, wonderful little bard? And I
Above
gave you a-
above game, you would already have that. I gave that back to you a long time ago.
Oh, okay. Well,
Just above game, real quick.
play it off. Let's play it off. I gave it to you so because you couldn't be a bird, so you were a person.
Borky.
What?
Borky. You mean this?
As he reaches around behind into a pouch and just pulls it out.
From behind his ear.
Oh my god!
You know what? I'm gonna do that. No, I'm gonna sleight of hand that right now.
For sure. Very
23.
convincing.
Hell
Very
yeah.
convincing.
Oh my god! You guys and your magic scares the shit out of me. Barky just tosses the cloak to Panic. There you go. It's that thing I bought, so you could be whatever you want.
Couldn't you disguise your head like that? What's that thing the human walking around with Azrael was having? A turban?
I probably could if I had a hat of some sort.
Yeah, a giant
My
hat.
magic would be able to do the rest. I mean, I have the gray skin and the fair hair, and
And you
the only
probably
thing that sticks out is the horns.
you're probably the only one that can communicate with them too.
Just say you're horny. Just how about this? Just say it's a helmet.
If you're about to make a horny joke, please
No,
do
just
not.
say it's a helmet. Say it's like, oh yeah, I got this from killing a handsome man.
Were any of the wait? No, actually, you could just say that you're slightly transforming.
Are drowned known for mutations?
No,
Well-
but we did come across that big demon.
Yeah, the demon one.
That's right.
Yeah, but
It was really quick in the dark. Did it have 4 arms, or was that just me?
It
was
didn't
motion
have 4
blurry.
arms.
It was just motion blur, Borky.
Trust me, it did not have 4 arms.
All right.
Well, let's get this settled after we get snug in. I'm exhausted.
Yeah, I'm a little bit.
I'm
a little
I'll
bit-
take the watch.
I was gonna volunteer because I'm still wired. What with us living under a mushroom now?
Seeing as
Task
those-
wants to go first.
Oh wait, Taka, you really want to go first?
Yeah, Borky wants to go first. He's like really wired.
All right, cool. I'll go second then.
Borky, Task, who wants to go next?
I guess since it doesn't matter, Greckles will go next.
Oh, don't you want to try and do the morning thing? Or do you not know
Panic
what it
wants to go last.
What morning? There
There is no morning here.
That's the mushroom.
is? Okay.
Final Fantasy 14, Mushroom Bringers.
Oh.
Right. You guys all kind of like curl up next to the rocks. As you guys dry out, it is humid and warm here. It is kind of like a thermal sort of warm heat.
Does it feel like Florida?
Yeah, actually,
Oh,
it's a
no!
really good comparison.
Oh, Task is at home then.
There's no AC to be seen for hundreds of miles.
Task is just sitting there with like 2 rocks in his hands, and he's like, looks like he's like the steam's rising. I gotta tell you guys, this is really great.
Kurt, it's like the Nelson swamps in summer.
No, God, that's the worst.
Yeah.
Alright.
Borky, roll a perception check.
21.
You hear
Also
like a
just-
buzzing sound. Oh, yeah.
I was about to say, just to clarify, we are taking a long rest, correct?
I'm
Yeah.
assuming so.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
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 Okay. And just making sure.
Borky, you hear like a buzzing sound
How
up
far
above.
away? Above?
Pretty close.
Pretty close. I look up.
You look up and you see a 10-foot long dragonfly perched at the peak of one of the rocks.
Is it looking at me?
I mean, it looks at everything because it's dragonfly.
It's got like 400 eyes,
Is
dude.
it licking its
does,
lips?
No, it's like rubbing its face though with its like little.
Dude, if it
little-
was licking its lips, dragonflies can unhinge their jaws. So no, that's a bad thing.
I thought you were gonna say mosquito for a second there. I was like, no!
Oh.
I just rewatched Jumanji. I don't need that.
Oh.
All right. So I can I like try and look at it a little bit more, like investigation, or just like try and
perception if you want to just look at it.
I'm gonna look at it. I'm gonna examine it a little bit closer with my 17.
It's huge. It's quite massive. Its wingspan is easily about 8 to 10 feet long across.
Damn.
And it's just kind of like wiping what looks like water off of its face with its forearms. It kind of fix its wings a little bit. It doesn't seem to care about you at all.
That's okay.
Oh,
It
thank
can,
God.
it can join the club.
And you look over and you see like 2 or 3 other ones kind of landing on top of the mushroom heads, kind of just like resting. Then as
Okay.
time kind of goes on, they kind of get up and they leave.
Do they clean? Do they put all their garbage in the trash on the way out? Like what?
They didn't leave any garbage, so you're fine.
I'm okay. Good.
That was a jape.
Borky shakes the foot of Task.
All right, Task wakes up.
My shift's over. Well, guess this. It was like a 10-foot long, like dragonfly just landed right over there. So like, be careful, Task, because like I don't know what they eat, and you
They are carnivores.
well,
Borky.
no, you're tiny and you might be delicious.
Gee, thanks.
What? Hey, that was a compliment.
Task takes his watch.
Anyways, it's been a long day. Good night.
Borky just falls over into his bag.
Family
just-
Guy falls.
All right, Task, roll a perception check for your watch.
Here I go. A 14.
Okay. You do see the dragonflies also.
Ugh.
A couple of them land like on the peak of these rocks. It's a perfect perch for them, really. and kind of look down at you. There's one that stands out to you. It's this brilliant, like dark green, like this really nice, it almost looks like a really fancy sports car kind of shine, where like it turns, it's black, and then it turns, it's green.
Man, that's just asking for a target on your head.
It takes off and flies off into the air. Beyond that, nothing else happens on your watch.
All right. I'll head on down. Nudge Greckles awake.
After Greckles wakes up, he's gonna actually do something a little systematic, scattering around some caltrops in a circumference around the gang, and then we'll do his watch from hiding, if that's all right.
Okay.
So let me stealth it up a little bit. There we go. Please not low. That's low. 11.
There's not a lot of places to hide here.
Okay, that's
so
fair.
He
it's
becomes
kinda-
one with the mushrooms.
Just like grabs a mushroom and puts it on his head. Perfect. No one. will
Hell
ever know.
yeah. Hunch
Um,
over, cloaked over.
Roll a perception check for me.
Mm-hmm. Persuasion. There we go. Please, decent. That's decent. 19.
You see a form shifting between two mushrooms at a far distance, about 60 feet off.
Can I make out any if it's like humanoid or anything like that?
It's definitely walking on two legs.
Mm-hmm. How tall?
About probably like anywhere between 5'5" to 6 feet tall,
Ooh, that's kind of risky.
and it's walking like kind of towards you, but like not directly towards you, if that makes sense. It's kind of like off a little bit from where you are, and it's moving really slow. Like
Interesting.
each step is like very like you'd almost like relate it to a person who's maybe intoxicated, who's like very conscientiously trying to make proper steps.
Mm-hmm. And it's just one,
It's just one, yeah.
What seems to be the officer problem?
right? I'll let it keep going. I'd like to get a better look at what this is, but also ready in action to scream awake the entire gang and ready in attack should it turn hostile.
Okay. Roll another perception check with advantage as it begins to move a bit more forward. At this point, about 30 feet off.
Oh, good, 21.
It has merged with the other. It went behind one mushroom, and now you can't see it anymore.
It is a drow,
Uh-huh.
missing its helmet, and its armor looks really damaged, and it's walking. And slowly it kind of turns its head, and you see poking out of its eye and every orifice and its entire, almost like left side of the body is just mushrooms.
Oh no.
And you look at it, and the eyes are just glazed over, and it is just like moving, almost being puppeteered forward.
Oh,
Fuck.
We really are the last of us.
fuck!
How
Jesus
close is it
Christ.
at this point?
30 feet off, but it's not going towards you. It's kind of going past you. It does not appear to be hostile. It appears just to be moving.
I'll make note of it. I want you guys to get your full rested sleep.
You watch as it continues on past you to another series of rocks a far distance off. I'm assuming you're watching this the entire time.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm writing
You want-
notes at this point.
You watch as it actually finds another rock formation, one that's a bit taller, and begins to climb up. Like it slips and falls because it doesn't have full motor capability, but it slowly raises itself up,
Can I
climbing with a lot of effort until it reaches the top point, where it just falls over on its side.
make an intelligence check to put two and two together and realize that it's a zombie?
Roll a nature check, and this would be a very difficult save.
Oh, that nat 20 on the other side. Ah, damn it, 16.
That is definitely a dead body. As for what is making it move, you assume it's the mushrooms, but you don't know how.
Sure. It is zombie. That's all I care about.
And as it kind of falls over, it does not move anymore.
Oh man, can I go poke it with mage hand? Is there anything to poke it with?
Sure. I
No,
mean,
it's-
20 feet off from where you guys are, so if you want to go over and mess
You,
with it, you
you can't
absolutely
see
can.
me right now, Gaijin, but I'm doing the fucking Lenny concerned finger point right now.
No, I'm not. No, again, mage hand. If it's 20 feet away, I can do it from 30 feet away. So anything pointy I could grab to just kind of poke it to see if it's gonna move again.
Yeah, you poke it, and it doesn't respond.
All right. At this point, I'm gonna hop back down. I'm going to carefully and calmly wake everyone up.
They would not get their full rest if you do this.
Okay. All right, that's fine. I'll just make note and tell Panic when it's shift time.
You also see the dragonflies. Some of them actually take like an arm off of that thing and fly off with it.
Oh, gross!
Oh, fuck no.
Yeah. You notice as it's being carried off, there's like mushrooms that have split the fingernails from the finger
Could-
and have been growing between the two. And
I've got a couple of potion bottles. Could I attempt at range to cork one of the mushrooms that's a part of this thing?
sure, yeah, there's a whole plethora of them, but you can pick one for sure.
Yeah, just not up close because there's no telling what this thing does. But at a very safe distance, a mage hand the bottle over, mage hand a mushroom off this thing, pop it in and cork it.
Okay. You plug it up. I just note it down as like zombie mushroom ?
Yeah. Zombie mushroom question mark?
Clickers.
No. Please don't.
Listen, someone had to fucking say it.
Oh, all right. Is shift over?
Yeah, your shift is over.
All right. As Panic.
Panic, I don't want to alarm you, but I think we're I think we're being watched. Over there.
Is there any part of this thing left, or is it picked clean?
The body,
Yeah.
yeah, there is. I mean, the arm's gone, but like the legs are still there. You can see the armor.
There
But like the back is completely mushrooms at this point, so you can't even see the face anymore.
there is a corpse over there that was being what looked like maybe controlled or something. It has mushrooms sprouted all over it. I don't know if it's necromancy or something along those lines, but keep an extra eye out because I don't think we're alone. Also, be careful. I set a caltrops perimeter.
Okay. Be on the lookout.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go get some sleep.
He'll do that.
That was so convincing. That was a real yawn, wasn't it?
Bart,
Mm,
Bart, I don't want to alarm you, but there.
Bart, I don't love you.
I don't want to learn. But there are zombie mushrooms.
Hey, Greg, you want to see my giant sword?
Panic, you're up now.
oh boy.
Roll a perception check for me.
7.
Okay. You look up at the weird mound that was once a drow, which has now become just like a weird pocket of mushrooms. You realize that, hey, all those random pockets of mushrooms make a bit more sense now.
Oh my god.
You also see dragonflies landing.
Did they maximize? I said it, yes.
They're very large.
Uh-huh. I can hear you looking for something, Monty.
I'm trying to find my fucking dragonfly stats that I had.
Why do you need to know that?
Because, yeah, I made stats for them. Why not?
If you stat it, they will kill it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gonna happen there.
Right?
Oh,
Oh,
I just
God.
want Panic's whistling.
Oh god, excuse me. Sorry about that.
Well, the place sure is pretty, despite being full of zombie mushrooms or something.
As you lean over, you now see two more forms lumbering towards the where you guys have set up camp. One is another drow, and its head is just gone.
It's just a
And
series
there's
of
just like
mushrooms.
5 stalks of mushrooms coming out. Yeah.
Oh my
Ugh.
god.
The other one is one of those eel spider-like creatures. It has 3 legs that are currently shambling it forward. And its mouth is just open, like forced open. The jaw is broken open, and there's just like mushroom caps coming out of the head and the eyes and everywhere. And like the head is being dragged on the ground behind it as it's like slowly like a really broken wind-up toy, like
Good.
making its way forward.
Try to stay as quiet as possible.
Okay. It actually begins to, the drow continues on, but the spider-like creature proceeds towards you guys. It's not threatening, it is just like moving towards you. You try to stop it, it looks like it's making its way to one of the stones.
One of the stones around our encampment.
Yeah.
Remember the caltrops, trops.
I'm gonna back away a little bit and see if it hits the caltrops, and if it crosses that line, I will wake everybody up.
What's the saving throw on the caltrops?
1 moment, por favor. Because I think they changed it in 5th ed. What you got for me, roll 20? It is a DC 15 dex save.
Dex save. Oh, this is not a dexterous thing.
As he grinds his entire face on top of them. Ow!
It's actually going to be a 16. I mean, it does have like spider-like legs, so it's not like it has a wide foot. But yeah, its head does get dragged through them, which snags onto some of the mushrooms. But it like almost like so desperately tries to climb up on the stone. It just barely misses task because it's kind of on this venture forward. And you watch it. Nope, go ahead.
I will wake up just Borky.
Okay.
Hey, Orky.
What?
We've got something trying to get into our hide
Well,
hole.
I can't hear you at all. Can you speak up?
Got something that's trying to get into our little hidey hole.
Tell it to stop. What?
Mork starts rubbing his eyes.
I don't think you can understand
Are
me.
you meaning to alarm me?
Yes.
Oh, Porky gets up.
All right, Porky, you turn around and you see the sight I described earlier.
Yeah.
What the hell? Do they see us?
I don't know, but if it gets
One's
close, kill
head.
it.
One's got mushrooms for eyes. The other one has a mushrooms for a head.
I'm worried about the one that's coming towards us.
It is currently it is like maybe 5 feet from you guys at this point, as it is climbing up the stone at this point. It rolled natural 20 on its athletics check to get up.
Well,
Bastard.
what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Do we push it back down? Be like,
It slowly climbs up to the peak of the stone.
Yeah, push it down. Push it down.
Borky just takes this boot and just like kind of. Remember that scene from A Christmas Story? Ho ho ho! That's what Borky just kind of goes, pushes the thing.
All right, so it's still moving. I need you to roll an athletics check for me. Yeah, well, yeah. Go ahead and roll. It's not good.
Get away.
10.
It rolled a natural 1, so yeah, you completely shove it off, and it just falls onto the side. Another one of its legs actually just snaps off.
Ow! Don't laugh, Ted. Pat, don't laugh. Panic. That was an awful person, probably.
You watch as it's still for a moment, and then slowly, with the 2 legs it has remaining, starts pushing itself back towards the starting point of the stone to climb back up.
Oh.
why does it want to be here? Why is it? What? What is?
Okay, no, maybe it senses us.
Oh, dude. Oh, everything. I saw a giant dragonfly. Will you see like a mushroom zombie?
At this point, it's like pushing past, like it's pushing Task a little bit. Task, who's fast asleep, and like sliding, like grinding its face up against the stone as it's trying to once again, like with these 2 legs, like climb up the precipice of the stone again.
Wait, so it brushed past Task, but it didn't pay him any mind?
No, it doesn't seem to care.
Borky's gonna carefully try and just pull Task back by his bedding to see if, like,
Yeah.
like I'm just gonna see if I can I want Task to stay asleep though.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
You just grab his bedding, you just gently pull it away. The creature doesn't even notice at all. It begins to, like, its focus and attention seems to be on just getting to the top of the stone and nothing else.
It seems to be
It observe its behaviors.
It seems to be wanting to get as high as possible.
But why?
I don't know. Maybe it can release more spores the higher up it is, or something. I really don't.
Sorry, you're really quiet, dude.
Look,
Yeah, you're coming in and out loud and quiet. I don't know.
Damn it!
It's like
That was loud.
It's like going. It's like you're like bobbing. It's like you're in a
Yeah.
rocking chair, bobbing back and forth.
That's weird. All right.
I changed your Discord like sensitivity all the way down.
I
to
did.
0. You did? Okay.
And now I'm peeking on my
See,
recording.
above game, I know what Ettercaps do,
Oh,
so I'm
no.
fucking terrified right now. So
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
I think I didn't play the last
So-
of them. Googled, can this happen?
I'll just say, Borky, they don't seem like a threat to us, so maybe you can go back to sleep.
Okay, but just know.
Porky just turns and goes back to sleep.
Okay. At this point, the as you turn back, the spider-like creature has collapsed on the peak of this stone, and just begins to decompose quite quickly. Actually, it's kind of horrifying. A few more hours pass, and your watch comes to an end. As you all begin to rise, plenty of sleep. You guys have slept for about 10 hours, actually. because
Oh,
there's
thank
sense of
God.
time. No sense of time down here.
So, is that
Back up
all?
the phone.
Yeah.
A chicken with a mushroom for head goes.
And we get all our match back.
We're like, like gargles, gargly chicken.
Borky kicks open the door to his outhouse and no,
How dare you? That's dated.
no, it's not. It's timeless.
Okay.
Okay.
So where are you guys going?
What a
Do we wake up to see this thing?
Oh yeah, you just see like lumps, like more mushroom lumps on the peaks of the stones. Yeah.
Oh no, this is bother to tell us it's a thing.
since
them.
okay, since they're all doing this, cause see, it's out of game. It's obvious that they're just basically climbing the highest place in order to grow their fungi better. But would we know that in game just based on the fact that they're all trying to climb up there and?
You'd have to make a knowledge
Reproducing.
nature check, and because you are not familiar with the science
Right.
behind this, the save on it's pretty high. It's a
Oh.
very unique ecosystem thing to do.
I'd like to still attempt anyway.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'd
go
like
right
to
ahead.
attempt. God damn it! Another natural 20 on the other side.
That's alright, I got that one on the other side. I got a 12.
Oh, Connor!
Ah.
Oh, Connor, no!
Borky wakes up and just goes, "Hey, what's all that?" And a natural one.
God damn it!
Little did we know there's a fucking dragonfly holding him up as we speak.
Flying away with Corky.
Yep.
Borky wakes up, looks the other direction. What are you guys looking at?
Yeah.
They're all just decomposing up there.
Well, they're not doing us any harm.
Yeah, last night you should have seen it, Task. It was 5 feet away from you, about to just jump on top of you, but I pulled you safely away from harm's way. You slept like a rock.
Task grabs him. I'm not hurting you, obviously. This is for gag.
Oh, you
Task grabs him by the throat, Rent style, just pulls him close, and you didn't bother to wake me the fuck up. Tell me this.
Well, I wanted you to get a full night's sleep, otherwise you're cranky.
Yeah, we want you to regain your spell slots.
In any case, Greckles is going to recollect his caltrops.
All right. Yeah. Easy enough. You're missing. You're missing about a 5 foot square's worth because it is currently sitting in the head of the eel creature that is now completely decomposing at the top. Wherever the caltrops are between like a very thick layer of mushroom and mycelium.
Borky says, so I agree with Greckos, like, what are we gonna do? Are we just gonna wander around just yell out your mom's name? Or are we gonna like? You said there was like. Did you sing anything when you were really up high there? Panic.
I didn't see much of anything besides those two weird zombies.
Yeah.
Was there a center mass of the mushroom?
I saw a big stalk that looked like it might be attached to the ceiling.
Well, I mean,
Is there a wall? Like, when we got out of the water, was there, like, a wall stopping us from going away from the mushroom?
What do you mean?
Like, so imagine the mushroom itself, and then imagine, like, there's a wall that just covers outside of the rim of the mushroom's cap.
You can't, like, looking up, you cannot see where the wall and the mushroom cap meet. It looks like it expands the entire length of this. This chasm is huge. It is like, I wouldn't even call it a cave. It is its own ecosystem.
Yeah, this place is what you said. It was like hundreds of kilometers. You said, or something like that.
Oh yeah, it's like giant forest size. Like, it's huge.
So Borky actually,
it
Borky's gonna climb up to where Panic was because he wants to get a better eyesight of this. Because
Okay, roll a perception check.
Borky just crawls on top, and 8.
You see a lot of mushrooms, and you do see the giant white stalk in the center.
Borky points.
It is huge. It is like, imagine like maybe like 15 skyscrapers packed together in one. It is massive. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, here's the. 1 second. Borky's gonna say something to the crowd.
Yeah.
all right, I saw what Panic saw.
Right that way. Borky points to the center.
It's the center of the giant mushroom, but it looks like it's kilometers and miles. It's just so far away. My God, this ain't a cave. This is its own world. This is crazy.
Cass climbs up on top of Borky and rolls a perception check away from the mushroom stalk.
So you want to look at other directions?
Yep.
Okay, behind you is a wall where you guys came from. So natural 20 on each other way. Let me pull up my map that I have.
Whoa!
Hell yeah.
You notice that there is a glow coming from the base of the stalk of this giant mushroom. That you have no idea what could be causing that, but it's a very vibrant glow. You see to the right of you guys, it looks like the mushrooms kind of go away, like it kind of thins out, and it looks like kind of like some sort of rock overfield of some kind. And beyond that, it's just way too far to see beyond there. Like, you can see the stalk, but you can't see past the stalk.
Okay, so question. How does the other light source differentiate from the bioluminescent?
It is a very, very, like, I'd almost say, like, radioactive is kind of looking like greenish, bluish color.
Okay, I mean...
Roll an intelligence check. Actually, Arcana check. With
Okay.
disadvantage.
2. Nah, nothing doing.
Yeah, it's pretty far away, so it could be anything, any number of things.
Well, I am very happy with finding that there's an endpoint to the mushrooms, because that might be actually pretty fucking swell to get away from zombie shambling mushrooms. Task will climb back down and look to everyone else. Well, going towards the mushroom, light just gets bigger and bigger, but I don't really feel comfortable about heading towards the center mass.
Well,
but there are rocks off in the distance that way where the mushrooms don't reach.
Well, I'll be honest, we should just go for the light, right? Because like the brightest spot will be the most people is. So like, if we're looking for Panic's mom, like we gotta go deeper, you know.
If there would be any civilization, it would be that way, and I don't know. It seems like it's attacking whatever it is that's attacking us.
What?
Don't ask me how I could ever did.
Doing what to the what now? What are you talking about?
I don't know. It seems odd that. Never mind.
Okay then.
Well, just think of it this way: it's mushrooms. They're spores. It's no longer the control of the body. These things must have fell down here. The directive is now no longer its own. It's the mushroom's property at that point.
So we're safe as long as none of us die.
Theoretically speaking, but
Let's keep on keeping on then, right? What? Huh?
But was that magic related or was that natural?
Well, whatever the case may be, I feel absolutely sick looking at it, like it's unnatural. So I vote for away from the mushrooms.
How far?
Agreed.
How far away? How far away is this border you were talking about, Nadine?
Border?
The border where the mushrooms kind of thin out a bit.
It's probably gonna be like a few hours, 3 hours or so walk, potentially.
What about the center mass to the mushroom?
That's a big trip. That's gonna take a long time.
The longer trip would be heading towards the center mass.
Okay.
Yeah.
In that case, yeah, probably better to go to where the mushrooms thin out.
All right.
Worst case scenario, we get a better lay of the land.
That's fair. Did you see the
Borky's trying to remember.
Tash, when you were up on my shoulder, did you see the big rock outcroppings in the pathway to where we want to go?
God?
Yeah, most of them are covered in lumps, but there were a few.
Wish.
Well, the problem is that we're gonna have to traverse through this forest no matter what, and we're gonna have to walk through these mounds of what we now know are just dead bodies. So Task holds up his poison-resistant potion. Drink up, boys.
We're
We're going walking.
real quick. How do the poison resistance potions work?
I believe you are resistant to poison for 1 hour. You
It's-
cannot
yeah,
be
it's only-
poisoned, and any damage you take from poison, you are resistant to, so you only take
Bo-
half.
Borky's gonna hold off on taking his.
Same.
All right, fair enough. If you feel another situation is way more dire, that's smart. I have 2. I guess I'll just hold on to this one then as well.
All right.
Can I
Listen.
get a marching order?
Borky's.
Since I saw where it was, oh, I'm sorry. You want to go?
Oh, Borky should probably be in the front.
Okay.
You can sit on my.
First target.
You can sit on my shoulder if you want. I mean,
Well, I mean,
You
if
joke,
that's
but I was-
allowed, then sure.
you joke, but you can master blaster the shit out of this.
Oh no, that's why I just looked to God and I'm just like, will you allow that?
Yeah, oh yeah, totally.
All right, fine, fuck it. I master blaster the fuck out of that and I'll point him in the direction.
Okay, and then behind Task.
Probably Greckles, just because he has the worst vision of everyone right now. Better to be kind of in the middle.
And then
Alright.
Panic at the end.
Means I'm last.
Oh no, his rear is sort of exposed. Okay, I'm done.
Well done.
There
Well
we go.
done.
So you
Frank.
guys are heading off, I'm assuming, to the east towards the clearing.
Mhm.
Yes.
But
Okay.
We're kind of going on on an angle like oh my goodness, diagonally.
Carry
Okay,
them
so
up,
like
Mr. Frodo.
Northeast, sort of.
We're heading.
Diagon Alley. Sorry.
My wand uses orc hair.
I'm gonna need a survival check from you, Task, with advantage for basically giving directions, because this is a very strange landscape.
Here I go with a 19.
19. You're able to keep the position. Honestly, having the giant mushroom stalk in the center is a very good way to, place yourself where you are.
Yep.
Because you know that thing is north of where you guys are pretty consistently. You guys keep moving forward, and I need Task, Borky, actually all 4 of you guys to make Constitution saving throw. Task, you have disadvantage on this one.
Here I go. 11.
Oh, nat 20. Finally.
Nat 1.
Finally.
19.
Natural 1, 19. Borky and Task, as you guys are moving through, and Task, you're like, oh, go that way. Borky's foot hits a mushroom, and it just, for a second, it makes this really high-pitched sort of like aerosol can noise, and then it erupts into light. Borky and Task, you guys are blinded for 5 minutes.
Ah!
Aw.
Ah!
Panic and Greckles,
Mhm.
you are fine. You're dazed, like you blink a few times, but yeah, it was a bright sudden flash of light out of nowhere.
Oh! Ah! I can't see what happened.
All right.
Ah! Who are you?
Borky, shut up. It appears we just got flashbanged.
Don't touch me! Guy! Ah! Okay.
I guess with Borky flailing, Task just hits the floor. Bang!
Yeah, you thud, you hit on the ground.
both of you calm down. Just stay still.
Ah.
Okay.
I'm gonna try to get a look at the mushroom that flashed us.
Yeah.
It is currently flumped over. It is black and like shriveled up now, and it looks like it was some sort of defense mechanism of some kind.
Panic, do you think we should, I don't know, mage hand in front, just try to activate anything 30 feet in front of us that would activate?
I don't know if that would help.
Borky starts feeling
I mean,
up
if we-
on. Borky just starts touching Panic's arm. Okay, there you are. There you are. Borky just starts like sliding his hands around the face as.
We
Okay, this is
Okay.
this is Panic.
We don't-
This is Panic.
Greckle slaps Borky's hand off his face.
Ow!
I'm not sure what else to do, considering we don't know what we're looking for. And better to activate them at range than activate them in our face.
Probably, but if we get flashed, and all of us are blinded, then we're sitting ducks.
How big was that flash?
Oh, it was like full on like sun explosion. It was very like.
Borky's now just holding on to Panic with both arms around his left arm, like.
I have an idea. How about one of us always keeps their eyes closed?
That's actually not a terrible idea.
It's actually
can
not.
honestly
It's
do-
actually not a terrible idea. Jesus, come on.
No, Borky, think about it. I can barely see down here anyway. If I can't see anyway, I mean, I don't know. I guess there would be that. The rest of you three can see just fine.
Not
Alright,
right now.
Yes.
Speak for
Greckles.
yourself.
All right, then I guess Greckles, close your eyes.
Yeah,
and
quickly, find
everybody behind me.
Let's keep Tash close. He might be delicious.
As you guys begin to blink, Task and Borky, you guys kind of blink over and over again. And eventually, you see silhouettes at first, and slowly forms, and then colors, and you guys can see again. Though your eyes really hurt, especially
Oh,
for
yeah.
you, Task, with your superior dark vision. That sucker hurt.
Oh, fuck yeah. Well, whoever's going to be taking lead, use the giant mushroom as a way to pinpoint yourself. You want to keep heading, Task, like, readjust himself that way.
Let's keep going then. It's just be careful. What color? What color was it, by the way? Like the mushroom.
I couldn't tell. It was all black and shriveled.
Well, where is?
Is it... Oh, I'm sorry.
It was just all black and shriveled.
Oh, okay. So, good. That's the color black. That's not common down here. Good boy.
No, I think that might have happened after it exploded.
Okay. Well,
Possibly a chemical reaction.
all right. Keep your eyes closed, Greckles. We're gonna keep on keeping on.
As long as it's feasible, Monty, that is the plan.
Yeah, absolutely. I will say, because you are walking in very not so even terrain, you are going to want to make some sort of like either athletics or dexterity check of your choice,
Sure.
just so you don't, fall over a lot.
That's an 11.
Okay, you do trip a few times. The third time, Borky kind of catches the back of your robes and kind of lifts you back up on your feet.
Oh, can I do the dance dip
Yeah,
fuck
yeah.
with the talon over the head? Sorry. Sorry.
As you walk, I'm gonna say Task and Panic. Actually, Borky, Task, and Panic. I'll roll nature checks.
Okay.
Yay, buddy!
I love it when it's a nat one. When it's a nat -1 stat.
6.
Damn.
You guys are not
9.
outdoorsy people, which is hilarious for this.
12.
You guys kind of keep your eyes open for what mushroom would be the one that would cause this. There are a lot of very unique mushrooms down here. You see moral mushrooms, the sort of like, you have all the holes in them. You see that there's like ant farms kind of coming in and out of them. They seem to host insects. You see like,
the what the fuck is it? Symbiotic relationship ants.
yeah. You see like big giant purple mushrooms that smell like farts, and you see these mushrooms that have like this whole like curtain of tendrils that come out, and you see bugs kind of trying to escape from the grip
Hey,
of this mushroom.
just one quick thing, because I want to double check. I seldom ever get to use it. I just want to double check it one more time. Where is my favorite terrain? Because I do have Underdark as favorite terrain. Difficult terrain does not slow your group in travel. Your group cannot become lost except by magical means. When you are engaged in another activity such as traveling, such as foraging, navigating, or tracking, you will remain alert to danger. If you are traveling alone, you can be stealthy at a normal pace. When you forage, you get twice as much food. Sorry, I just want to go over this in case there's
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
When you make an intelligence or wisdom check related to your favorite terrain, your proficiency bonus is doubled.
Okay.
It might be good to go stealthily.
Yeah, since we kind of know where we're headed towards, maybe it will chalk up a little bit of time, but what time is there for us at this point? Why don't we stealth our way towards the location?
Yeah.
Okay. Have everybody roll a group stealth check then.
Well, that's an idea. If everyone else says no, I don't mind.
Oh no, I'm down with it. We need, considering we walked in on a turf war, I think it's kind of
Oh.
Natural
okay.
1.
25.
27.
15.
15. Well, luckily the higher rolls, it's a group check, so luckily the higher rolls definitely help out with that natural 1.
I contributed 5.
It did. Panic is not stealthy. As he once again trips on one of these mushrooms, I need everyone to make another con save except for Greckles.
Yeehaw.
9.
9.
9.
Do these things make sound?
You hear, and then immediately, before you even have time to react, it pops, and it's like another white flash of light, and you are all seeing stars.
Okay.
Stagger.
Greckos, it happened. It happened, Greckos.
Alright, just get down. Shh, Porky, be quiet. Everyone get down. Everyone get down so you get your vision back.
And Greckles is just gonna be scanning the area to see if anything's gonna be coming.
All right, you kind of shove them behind a mushroom. Roll a perception check.
I don't know if it's a good idea to keep my eyes closed.
15.
No. As you hold them there and you cover their mouths, you see 2 drow also grabbing their faces behind a rock. It looks like they may have been looking at you guys. And they are also blinded as well.
Oh, so they were. Were they okay? I need positioning.
They are further up ahead, slightly off to where you guys were heading. To the right of you guys, slightly off the path.
How many feet?
Looks like they're about 30 feet off. There's 2 of them. One that each has a crossbow, one had a sword out, but it looks like they didn't notice you because their heads are not facing the way you guys were. There looks like they're facing a different way, but they definitely got hit by that mushroom. Do you speak Undercommon?
No.
No. You hear one kind of saying this guttural language to the other, Ashmata! They kind of punch him in the chest. And the other one said, Ashmata! They're kind of yelling at each other, almost arguing really loudly.
Greckos, what are you saying right now, dude?
That's not me. There are 2 drow over there that also got flashbanged.
What? Where?
They
Where?
might be looking.
Forky starts turning around turning around on the spot.
Greckles pushes him right back down.
Be quiet. Wait for your sight to come back. I'm gonna be watching these 2 to see what they do. We might be being followed, but it's obvious they don't know this location any more than we do, or else they would have tripped on that.
They were behind us?
No, they were kind of to the right of us, but they may have been a part of the same group. And one of them had a sword out, another one had a crossbow out. They may have been after us.
I'm gonna daredevil the fuck out of this. I'm rolling a perception check. Task's ears kind of perk a little
Okay.
bit.
Absolutely.
Never mind. Wait. No, never mind.
Natural 1. You hear them yelling, but it's man, you have a headache right now from just the light alone.
You imagine them with early 2000 flash animation.
Just stay calm. Get your vision back. I'm gonna be watching these guys, and then as soon as you get your vision back, let me know. We might be able to tail them.
Okay.
I guess
I haven't heard Panic talk. Is he okay?
I'm
Ah!
blind.
Oh, okay. You okay?
Porky starts feeling up his face again.
Yeah, that's Panic. That's Panic.
He's feeling and he's
I
feeling
am-
a mushroom.
I am not letting my sight leave those 2 until the rest of the group is fine.
All right, as you're kind of pressing up against that rock, you suddenly see a dragonfly swoop down and grab one of the drow.
Oh, that's good.
And you hear one of them go, ah! As he's carried off into the air by this dragonfly. And as you watch it flying up, eventually it lets go and the drow just falls.
Oh,
Oh my god, that's Kong Skull Island as fuck.
Okay.
I know.
I heard
The
some
other
sounds.
drow
I heard some
pulls
sounds.
out a crossbow. The other drow immediately pulls out a crossbow and kind of like slams up against the back of a mushroom. And let's see what happens here.
God.
I want to imagine like Greco's like, I just okay.
You watch as 3 darts hit this drow in rapid succession, and he staggers and falls over.
What?
And you watch as 2 more dragonflies fly off and away.
Oh, I relay this to the guys.
Roll a perception check.
Oh,
Greco.
don't relay it. Actually, say I wanted you try and explain this to us who are blind.
Let me see. Let me let my bird eyes work. 11.
You just see dragonflies fly off.
I don't think we're alone, guys.
Yeah, I
They're-
know there's 2 drows. One screamed really loudly. What happened?
Okay, Borky, calm down.
I'm
Apparently,
calm.
these-
I am as calm as I can be.
that's fair. Apparently, one of the big dragonflies just picked one of the drow and just dropped him from like 40 feet in the air.
What?
And then suddenly the other one just got hit with 3 or 4 darts out of nowhere, and he ain't moving anymore.
Borky grabs
Wherever-
Borky grabs at Grekel's like cuff of his shirt and pulls him in.
You make jokes sometimes, so you best not be joking about this, because I have no
Why
idea.
would I joke about this, Borky? I'm not the jokey one. That's you.
Okay, stay by task. He might be delicious.
Task is not like just on the floor, full body to the floor, not saying a fucking word, trying to hear everything else.
Wait, Greckle's darts, as in like your kind?
I don't know. Maybe blow darts, something like that. I just saw 3 things hit the guy, and he's on the ground.
Look.
Could I even see from here?
It looks like he's slumped over on the ground. You can
Right,
just
but
barely
can I see what?
arm.
Could I see what kind of darts there are?
You'd have to go up and investigate.
That's what I figured.
Yeah.
It's too far away, Panic.
No, maybe we should go up when we get our eyesight back. We should maybe go over there. That way we can see. Maybe they have something. Maybe they have a map.
They, you know what? Honestly, I would actually take that at this point. Whatever these things are, they hate these things, and well, they hate us. So
You said it was.
the enemy.
You said it was
the-
dragonflies.
There's something more, but the enemy of my enemy is my friend, as a great war.
Well, maybe the enemy of my enemy is also an enemy, and we should be careful.
Of course.
I'm gonna roll stealth to stay on the floor.
Okay.
Yeah,
24, both ways.
stealth as well, because yikes, that's
Everyone's
scary.
stealth because you guys are staying low and
20.
you're waiting.
Yep.
13.
13. And then Panic.
7.
You're as stealthy as you can be. Eventually, your guys' sight does come back.
Okay, I'm not getting up. I'm rolling a perception check.
Okay.
23.
You do see the drow slumped over next to the mushroom.
What was the killing weapon?
You'd have to go up and investigate.
Can I stealth crawl
Yes,
over?
you-
Yeah,
Yes,
that's
you
where I
can.
was headed actually
Are
too.
you gonna crawl like a gecko over there?
Fuck yeah.
I'm going with them.
Here I go with a 2020.
19.
Oh, 20. Yeah, 2020.
Okay. You both kind of crawl over to the body. As you get close to the body, you see there's like foam coming out of the mouth.
Oh no.
And like the drow's eyes are open and his pupils, which barely can see, are like super dilated.
Is it breathing?
Oh no, he is very much dead.
Oh, he's very dead. Okay,
Roll an investigation on his body.
both of us.
22.
Alrighty. 11.
11. He's wearing armor. He's got a crossbow. He's got a sword. They are beyond that. They don't really have anything else. They appear to be
Any-
just in military gear.
Anything familiar from the ones we saw on the floor back?
Oh, identical. Like almost identical gear. Like definitely soldiers.
Hmm.
And the darts you see are very small. Like they're literally like darts you would use to play darts. They have a sort of like fibrous fluff at the end of them. Very thin, almost like it looks almost like cork, but it's not cork. It's some other material. And then a long needle, which you are able roll a knowledge nature for this one.
please.
20.
Okay.
15.
You guys are both able to determine this is some sort of insect stinger of some kind that has been refined for this purpose.
Oh, this
I
is
would-
man-made.
Oh yeah, handmade definitely.
I'd
It's
like
very
to,
small.
I'd like to mage hand one of the darts out and put another container.
All right.
Something for later.
Right.
Over.
I'm.
As you pluck it off, because they rolled really high on their perception. Does a 19 hit you, Greckles?
Yes, it does.
All right. You feel a sharp pain in the back of your neck.
God!
I need you to roll a Constitution saving throw for me.
He up. That is. Ooh, that's a 6. I'm out.
You are paralyzed.
God!
Yeah, you like freeze up immediately and just fall over, slack. Your tongue lolls out the side. Task, as you whip your head around, you see sitting on a saddle on the back of a dragonfly that is pinned up against this mushroom, a small gnomish-like figure with frosty white hair and wearing a set of what looks like almost like goggles. And you watch as he kicks the back of his dragonfly, flies off.
What happened?
Fuck.
Panic! Something happened to him. Something happened to Greckles.
Task will wait out. Task is gonna roll a perception check to see if there's anyone else, like any dragonflies nearby.
Go ahead.
Oh my god, I think Greckles is dead.
You do not see any other ones. You see like the ones that are aridly flying around, but you don't see any others that are close enough to be
was
of
the
any
one
threat.
was the one the gnome riding on? Was it a different color?
It was the same dark black and green from the camp.
Borky,
And you realize that at that time there may have been a rider because it was very well camouflaged.
Oh, fuck! They have been watching us this whole time. Then.
Borky runs. Borky's just gonna move over to as stealthily as he can, over to where Greckles is. Want me to take a
Yeah,
stealth?
Greckles, you're cognitive, you're aware of your surroundings.
Mhm.
You're in a lot of pain, and you have no motion at all. You cannot move.
Borky,
oh,
Borky gets up to Greckles, puts his hand in his back. Greckles, shaking Greckles. Greckles.
He's fine. He's just paralyzed.
Oh my, no, look, his tongue's out. Greckles.
Borky starts slapping him in the face.
I'll roll a medicine check.
Sure.
17.
He'll probably come out of it in a little bit of time. It definitely looks to be like something of a suppressor, something to prevent movement.
It's a trank dart. It's not a. This isn't something lethal. It's a trank dart.
Greckles, if you're
Greckles,
okay,
you can
don't.
hear us.
Greckles, if you're okay, don't blink. He's okay.
If you can hear us, blink once.
You cannot blink. You have no.
Oh my god, he's deaf.
All right, guys, listen. We have to watch the skies now. That was a gnome riding on top of that dragonfly.
A gnome
What?
down here.
What?
Would I know anything about the Swivelblin?
You would actually.
This is
you-
purple.
yeah.
you
You
want to
speak
run
into
that by us
Swedish?
again?
Smurf.
I thought I said it right. Is it not Swivelblin?
I'm just
It's-
saying
it's-
right now.
It's Smurfniblim. That's Smurfniblim.
I'm not gonna
Oh,
lie.
Welcome to the Unexpectables. We're all gonna say this wrong forever, so just accept it now.
Okay.
That's all-
Gnome.
Excuse you.
Yeah, it's a deep gnome.
Okay, we're gonna call it
No.
Smurf Zeppelins. Got it.
I call them
Snivelin.
Snibblebins. I don't know why I call them Snibblebins, but I call them Snibblebins.
Why don't you just call them Snibblebins? That sounds better.
Repeat.
Listen, I don't feel
after
stupid.
me. Zwerfneblin.
I don't care,
Snivelblin.
Connor, because
Fingerdurgen.
you know what? I don't feel stupid for saying this out loud because I'm sure every human being watching this channel has said it wrong once.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
Or
pronounced.
deep gnomes.
Zito,
Oh,
Zito, it's pronounced "fa." Okay, it's just.
Task, you have met like a few deep gnomes. From your experience, from where you're from, they work in tandem with elementals, not dragonflies.
It's just they just it sounds like a hacker. Like that's what a deep gnome sounds like. It sounds like a hacker. It's deep.
That's what they are.
Well, in any case, the deep gnomes are intelligent enough. Like the make of these darts is, the make of these darts prove that they're intelligent. The fact that they're riding on animals, they used where I was from, they worked with elementals. I don't know about dragonflies here, but every place is different.
Oh, we gotta be careful. Look what they did to Greckles. Look what they've done to my boy.
Borky picks him up, like this with both
At
arms.
this point, Greckles, you're beginning to get feeling back in your fingers and your fingertips. It seems to only last like a minute or so.
Yeah.
Did I know which way the dragonfly flew off?
It looks like it was heading towards the stalk of the mushroom. Or just up towards the mushroom.
It's weird how they would just stun him and then go away.
Well, they killed the drow.
Wait, hold on, maybe, hold on. Maybe it was a warning. Like, yeah, you're not a drow, but you're in our turf. Here's a warning. We paralyzed your friend. Stay out.
Well, a couple. Oh, okay. There we go.
Oh my God, you're
Alright,
back.
A couple things. Borky. Oh boy. Maybe if nothing else, we should. at
If I
least
put
try
you
to-
down, you're gonna fall over.
I'll help Greckles to his feet.
All right. Yeah, your feet are really wobbly, but your face, you're starting to get feeling back in your face, your fingertips a little bit. And...
If nothing else, maybe a diplomatic approach would be good. It's obvious they don't want to kill us, and they want to kill everything else that wants us dead. I say we go for it.
Well, you say you go for it. They just flew off into the mushroom itself.
Well, if they,
Wherever the deep gnomes probably have like a civilization within the gills of the mushroom.
Yeah, but if they don't kill us
Then-
outright, that means if we keep walking forward, we can, what language do deep gnomes, say? What language can they read?
Probably undercommon, Borky.
What the fuck is undercommon?
Yep. Yep.
Well, listen, we're heading over towards the rocks now. At this point, if we're gonna make it to the rocks, if these deep gnomes are actually peaceful or somewhat have some diplomatic stature to them, if we get to the rocks, they're gonna find us.
They may have.
There's no.
They may
I
have.
pull out the orb of sending.
Okay. Who would you like to talk to?
I'm going to contact Quarion.
Okay.
Good call. That all right.
My message will be, we are in the Underdark. One word. Just got
How many?
attacked by
25, yes,
25.
25 words. Yeah.
How many Y's in hay?
Hey.
Too many.
Does the sending stone autocorrect you?
No, it just leaves red
I
squiggles.
I just get a red squiggly line under my thoughts. Okay.
So tense
so
right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, I tell him we are in the Underdark, just got attacked by weird gnomes in a giant mushroom cave. Any advice you could give us on surviving?
That's really good.
Don't go into the Underdark.
Response, why are you there?
Oh, other response. New orb. Who is this?
You say that, and I've done that. We had a sending stone that belonged to a villain, and the guy's like, he was like talking to me as if I was one of his like enemy guys, and I'm like, new sending stone, who this? One second, I'm just writing down his message here.
Okay. Watch him never have been to the Underdark.
He's a huge liar.
Search me, bro. End of message.
All right. You hear his voice in your mind. Hello. Swivelblim are usually good. They always avoid conflict. You bring conflict, you are conflict. Be careful. They are afraid of drow. Best of luck.
Okay, just got off the orb with Quarion.
How is he?
Apparently the Sverfneblin, I think you called them?
Are you okay, dude? Are you okay?
Deep gnomes.
There we go.
He said they're friendly.
Okay, then we actually should keep going over to the rocks. If we can get to a high point and actually flag them down, maybe they can help us.
Or we need to not be aggressive. He said if we bring trouble to them, they will bring trouble to us.
Guys,
so we need to be a calm, diplomatic approach to all of this.
I got a crazy idea.
Well, we got
Why don't
we got high Greckles. They clearly hate him.
Porky, shut up.
No.
I say we just, without hiding, just go closer to their civilization, even hands up if it needs to be. But if what Corian says is true, there shouldn't be any conflict here. If anything, they could probably help us.
Because what I was thinking is if they patrol, if this is their land, then they might know about someone who looks like a drow but not quite coming through here. They could point us in the right direction. I mean, we're under the ground. We don't really have a sense of stuff right here, so we gotta kind of gamble it.
Plus, if we could get the information about out of them about who we're here to track down, that would be
So
very helpful.
Let's head.
All right, so how do we flag down one of their dragonflies then?
I have a terrible idea. If you hear me out on it.
No, mine couldn't be much worse. Let's hear it.
Well, they hate drows, right? Like they hate the drow. You said one picked up one, just dropped them,
Uh-huh.
and the other one was like poisoned to death, right? Okay.
Uh-huh.
So what if we? Oh, boy, it's gonna be weird. What if we like take their heads? Hear me out. Follow me on this one. Like, and no. I got a couple. I still have a couple of my my javelins in the back here, and we just put the heads on the javelins. I just walk forward with them, like, oh look, we also hate them. Eh?
That might
hey,
be
Monty.
seen as a sign of aggression.
Really,
Monty.
really taking
Hi.
someone's heads and mounting them
Yeah.
sounds aggressive.
Yes, Task.
Is there a small dragonfly nearby?
Small dragonfly?
Yes.
No, they're you have like mosquito insects and beetles. You don't see
Like
any
nothing like that
dragonfly.
nothing that could fly that's like moderate size.
Not really, no.
Damn, because I was about to say, what if I just animal messenger a fucking note up to one?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not a lot of small insects. They're all anything that's flying in the air is big, and anything that is like anything else is going to be very landlocked, unfortunately.
All right. Well, apart from showing any other sign of aggression, because that plan sounds like we're just trying to start a war with them.
Wait.
I, for one, once again say we head over to the rocks, try to perch up as far as we can, and try to flag them down somehow.
What you said? Corian said, "Don't be aggressive," right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we should probably put away all of our weapons then.
No, because there's still drow around here.
We'll pull them out to fight the drow, but otherwise, we make sure our weapons are away from our hands, because then we look like we come in peace.
Okay, but we have to reach that. We're the problem. That's not the issue. The issue is we have to reach that point of the conversation first.
Where's the highest point around here?
Are the rocks the highest point?
Mushroom tops are definitely the highest point.
All right. Well, maybe we could use the mushrooms then. Why don't I try, since I'm probably the smallest and lightest out of all of us? I probably won't bend down the mushroom if I get to the top.
Okay, I have only one thing though. Do you still have that rope, Greckles?
I mean, I was gonna suggest that.
Oh, well, you know what they say.
Monty, how high up would one of these perchy mushrooms be?
Oh, like they're like a tree, like a pine tree height. And they also have like that you can't really climb the stalk to get to the top. You'd have to be tossed.
Could I not grapple a hook in the cap of one of the mushrooms? And
Yeah, you could.
I was about to say, because that was the plan.
Okay, yeah, you can absolutely do that. Yeah.
How high up? This is important. I'm sorry.
This is probably going to be about 30 feet off the ground.
Screw it, then I'll
probably.
just mage hand the hook up there to make sure it's sturdy.
Yep. Okay. Yeah, you can totally do that. It goes into like the spongy there's a thin actually thick layer of like skin on top of this mushroom, and you kind of push and it goes in like a sponge, and it seems to be pretty taut.
All right, Task, all yours.
All right, I will climb up.
Okay, you climb up to the top. Roll a perception check for me.
Can do. Blamzo.
Okay.
10. That would technically be
I think that's a 19 because you're preferred terrain, correct?
Yep.
No, it doubles my proficiency. That's technically a 13.
Oh, okay. You get up top and you begin to look around, and whatever you were immediately thinking of completely gets thrown out of the gate when you see that demonic drow currently sniffing at the air a few paces off to the north.
Tash just climbs the fuck back down, pulls the fucking thing off with him, looks to them. Oh, we're being tracked by the giant demon thing.
Okay, Borkus immediately starts running the other directions.
Don't fucking grab him.
No, you grab him. We all grab him. Get down. Stay hunkered.
Okay.
I
Okay.
think if worse comes to worse, whatever that deep gnome thing was, maybe they'll come back. Maybe there's traps. I don't know.
You guys begin to hear footsteps approaching you guys.
Stealth immediately.
Everyone hide. Stealth check.
They sound like heavy footprints.
Oh yeah.
That's 20.
12 on both sides.
Can we just pretend to get a nat 20 instead of rolling? Okay.
No.
18. 18.
12.
You guys are like oh, who are the two? Pippin and
Pippin and Mary.
Pippin and Mary under the log. You hear a thump, thump as you guys are kind of hiding behind like the stone structure.
Oh, does he fucking like hunch over the root of a fucking mushroom like the Nazgul?
Hell yeah.
You hear the sound of armor behind him. He is not alone.
Oh.
You hear a voice and undercoming go, Straudelson. You actually see his hand like grip beneath, like almost touching your nose, Task, as he turns around. I shall confirm tonight. As far as you hear the sound of armor, and you can kind of piece two and two together. They're lifting up the body of the other drow who was killed. Sniff of Flynn.
That's how you say it.
And his jaw opens. You see drool kind of drip down and in front of you guys.
Ew, 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 ew.
The footsteps begin to walk, and you hear the militia move towards the pond where you guys emerge.
How many people does it sound like? Can like we?
Roll a perception check. For
Yeah.
Okay. 21.
At least 4.
Okay. Alrighty. It's a raiding party. Okay.
You guys wait a couple of minutes. 10 minutes. 20 minutes.
Let's move away from where they are.
Which direction did they come from? That's
They came from the direction. They came from slightly like north where you guys were.
Oh shit. Oh, we might.
So-
Okay, so we're trying to head northwest, and they're coming from the north. We need to cut east.
The deep gnomes went to the giant mushroom stalk.
Deep gnomes hate the drow, so worst case scenario, they just shoot Greckles again.
Fuck it. All right. Then we're obviously going the wrong way. Then, if these things are friendly enough,
They
we need to
came
head
from
to the
north.
mushroom.
You guys were heading to the east. These guys weren't coming from the east. They were coming from the northwest.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry, I just want to specify. They came from the northwest.
Okay.
So same forest.
Yeah.
And now they're heading south from where you guys came.
Okay, so we should head to the northeast.
Northeast.
Yeah.
Okay, we think. All right.
Just want to confirm, so I don't want you guys going the wrong way by accident.
Okay.
So,
Yeah.
just to clarify.
Let's try and trace their footsteps and see if we could avoid any other mushrooms the way they did.
Oh, they went a different direction.
They went a different direction, though.
Yeah,
They
they
did.
went a different direction, but we're going the way they came from.
No, we're not. We're going the opposite direction they came
You guys
from.
you're trying to head east.
We're going the opposite direction.
Hmm.
We're heading south.
No, northeast.
All right, guys. Let's just come to consensus which direction we're going.
Here, allow me to assist with this,
Please do.
just so everyone's not confused. Also, hello, podcast people. We hope you're not as confused. So you guys, I'm gonna draw you guys a nice little shape. So this is
Okay.
the pond here.
Okay. Where?
This is where you guys
Oh, I got-
emerged from.
I gotta.
You guys went here and then went here, and here's where the rocks were.
Okay.
Okay.
Got
You
it.
guys proceeded on this way,
Yeah.
and the drow came this way.
Alrighty. Okay, so let's
And
head.
you guys are trying to go this
And-
way.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So do we stay the course?
That's
I would.
It seems like it.
all right. Yeah. So let's go. Let's go. We got to go northeast.
Yep. Stay the course. Head over to the rocks.
Okay. You guys proceed to go on forward. Who wants to be marching order again? Say marching order, or do you want to change it up?
I'm down with that.
Borky will go first again.
Okay. Task on the shoulder, Greckles behind, and
Sure.
Panic at the end. As you guys proceed forward, you begin to see things that are concerning.
Would you care to tell us about these things?
Bodies.
Okay.
Specifically, a lot of those eel and spider-like creatures.
Oh, fuck.
Curled up and dead.
Oh, that's
Quite a few of them.
Question: Can I investigate for more of those darts?
Absolutely, yeah. Go ahead. Roll investigation check.
Oh, nat 20.
Actual
Hell
20.
yeah.
Oh, and that nat 1 on the other side.
No darts. You do see drow crossbow bolts, slash marks. One of them looks like its head literally got like a towel like twisted apart off of its body. It's really nasty. You see, it freaks you out because some of them are still kind of moving, but they're just twitching.
Yeah.
It seems to be kind of consistent with them.
Is there anything worth salvaging from them?
They're wearing like armor and they have jewelry, but it looks like anything that would have been any value has probably been taken by the drow at this
Okay.
point.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you do remember that one drow like grabbed the necklace and ripped it off and ran
Yep.
off with it. So
Yep.
they're looting. But one of the things that does stand out, which is very, very strange, it is riddled like a porcupine with darts. Is a large gray creature slumped on its side, dead, bleeding out.
Ooh.
It has 6 eyeballs.
What?
It almost has like a rhino-like head with 6 eyeballs, 3 on each side of this bright yellow eyes. Big 4 claws, and a very like thick hide body. And it's kind of keeled over, currently drooling out. And you begin to see in various little nooks and crannies of these bodies, those mushrooms beginning to sort of peek and show.
Ooh.
What is that?
I don't know, but
It-
the fungi's growing on it.
Well, yeah. I
The
mean,
beast itself is like about 10 feet across from like nose to butt. It has no
Yikes.
tail, and is purely gray. It is fully gray.
Task, any idea?
Would I have an
You've never have run into this because you've never run into the eel-like creatures. So.
Tass just turns banana faces at Greckles.
Well, whatever it is, it was darted. Check it out. Look.
It had crossbow bolts, no darts.
Oh, I thought you said it was darted. Sorry.
No crossbow bolts. Yeah,
Okay.
there's no
they
darts.
put a
Never
lot-
Never mind.
yeah, the scariest thing is, looks like they had to put a lot of ammo in this thing to drop it.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I don't believe that the Swivelblin are responsible for any of the mushrooms because that just feels too much like a necrofication
I'm
to
pretty
work.
sure it's just because we're in a giant mushroom. That's why mushrooms are growing so fast.
No, that's fair, but that means that out of the 4 factions, only one of them we could possibly talk to.
Well, let's keep on keeping on then.
Right.
As you guys begin to move, you hear a sound, a sh noise.
Stop. I stop. Percent check.
All right.
Please. Ah,
Borky
9.
sees him stop,
Wait,
and
oh wait,
Borky,
no, that's 12 actually.
Borky sees him stop, and Borky also does a perception. 11.
You guys hear it? It came from that gray thing behind you.
Oh no! I just like Luigi's Mansion turn around at the
Yeah.
fucking thing.
Turn around and look.
All of us turn in sync.
It looks like a little chunk of it has slid off its body and is now moving.
Oh.
I'm. What?
Let's move the fuck away from it very slowly.
Greckles would like to watch.
Okay. It looks like a little like I don't know how to describe it without it being really fucking weird.
Just do it. Say
It's
it.
Considering where we are.
It's a little nugget of like gray matter that's just moving around, like it's like in a sack or something.
What?
Oh.
What?
Okay.
Borky.
Alright.
Borky stops.
I'm sorry, guys. I gotta see what it is.
I don't think we do. And I
Oh.
don't think you do.
Okay,
And
come
I think we should keep going.
I think we should keep moving.
No,
Yeah.
I really, it's so cute though.
Well, I'll tell you what, Borky, you can watch it as we walk away.
But it's so cute though.
I will fucking fine. I'll bite the bullet on this and roll a handle animal to gauge it.
Okay.
12.
It's not an animal, whatever it is.
Okay, well.
You watch now as like beetles that have been hiding under the rocks are beginning to come out and begin to chew at the various different corpses
Oh,
and
let's
dragging
go,
it off.
We're leaving.
All right, you guys head off. You guys begin to walk, and there's just more and more bodies. Like you're counting at least like 30 dead eel creatures, and about 15 to 16 dead drow on the ground.
Good.
Ah, the bodies of our enemies. We're heading the right direction.
Are they still all killed by their own weapons or?
No blow darts. No, you don't see any yet.
Okay.
You guys begin to reach over the horizon. This is where we will take a break.
Yay!
Oh, he's so bad.
I need like.
I hope you guys are liking this. I
This
really
is
hope.
fun.
I'm into
This is.
this.
By the way, Nadine Gregor's recovering good from his surgery.
Oh yeah, I saw a picture of him. He looks fine. He's got the cone of shame.
He does, with little cute little paws on it. And he's been really well behaved, all things considering.
Yeah, just have to watch his weight gain now because some dogs after getting neutered will.
No, I'm
gain
gonna make
more
sure he
weight.
keeps. You know, I'm gonna make sure he stays on the really big playing regime I have on him. But that's after his recovery.
Yeah. You gotta let him be like chill for now.
No, but no.
Hi, chat. You liking it? Are you liking it, chat? Have you ever seen Nausicaa Valley of the Wind? I haven't actually. That's on my list of movies to watch.
See, Mari, this is why we want to roll a spore druid because they're fun.
They are cool. All right, I will be right back. I'm just gonna grab a snack myself and some water.
I don't know. Ghost of Sparta, I feel for you, man. Best of luck to you. If you guys have work to do, go do it. I'm seeing some people being like, man, I'm so glad I'm not. Do your work. Oh, God. You'll have to forgive me, guys. I'm like freaking gross exhausted. Thought I was getting a cold today. Now I'm just shutting down. Oh, Script Daddy, appreciate it, man. Yeah, Gaijin bot is low on. Oh, I should probably tell you guys, and probably tell all of them when I get when they get back. Next month, probably around the middle of the month, I'm actually headed back to Japan for more yokai-related things. Possibly a yokai hotel, which theoretically is haunted. Yeah, and some other stuff. Ugh. Why though? Because yokai is my shtick now. these cricket sounds even though there's no crickets. Gonna buy more Fox Waifu stuff. No, because by then I will have completed my video on Tamamo no Mae. That's actually the next video I'm doing. Is there a ninja yokai? I don't think so. Two different elements of the country. Oh, I like that Matt Dagger-chin, the fungal foray. Remember that one for when we're wrapping up. Where in Japan? Just Tokyo. Nothing really special. However, since it's August, August is the spoopy month when it comes to Japan. Ours is 2 months later. So it'll be fun. Hey, Midnight, thank you for them 49 hearty plus signs. Oh, thank you, Ice Booth.
I have a name for this episode, Nadine.
She's gone.
I have a name
I'm
for
here,
this
buddy.
episode.
Uh-huh.
Welcome to the Fungal.
That's strong.
Thank you.
There was someone in chat who said the fungal foray, which sounded like a Donkey Kong level.
Not bad, not bad. Well, welcome to the Fungal is, I feel like, I don't come up with a lot of good names for episodes.
No, I know. It is strong. I will give you that. It is strong.
Welcome to the Fungal. We got drow gnomes.
We have
got
nothing
lots of
that you
creatures
want.
that make you miss home.
Yeah, for real. I know the fungus among us.
You're
is
being
actually
oddly
pretty solid,
calm
but
with
it's-
everything happening. By the way, you're like,
I've been shut down all day, dude. I haven't been feeling good. I've been fighting what feels like a cold. It hasn't developed into one, but
how much
it's been-
water are you drinking right now?
Probably not enough.
You drink plenty of water. You can actually like cut it off at the pass.
No, I know. After I got my script done for the next video, I'm just like, I'm doing the rest of the day until Unexpectables. That's why I'm so quiet. I mean, I said that in chat. I was like, I'm dead ass tired from possible sickness. So anyway, you got bits to read, dude.
I do have bits to read. I want to thank Frost Dragon for the 1,000 bits. Have fun. Good luck. Try real hard not to die, guys. We're trying our best. Frost Dragon 20 hit with me with 1,000 bits. I want to thank Vince Book. I did read your message. Thank you very much, dude. It was very kind of you. I will try and come up with a good response on MNW for that. Aiden draws 500 bits. Welcome to the Fungal. We got shrooms and gnome. It's gonna heck, it's Mothman.
Man, what if?
What if, indeed. Thank you, Lazy Red, for the bits. Vince Smoke again. Vardixus with 700 bits. I really enjoy this underground forest. Are easily my favorite areas in any kind of game. Even these mushroom forests. Yeah, no, this is pretty sweet. This reminds me a lot visually of a Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles level. I think Nadine's basing it off that too.
Dude.
What?
Going. I'll save it.
Well, then the sixth thing of the 1,000 bits episode titled Sporadic Doom as Dragonflies Loom. Ooh. If Distortion Devil doesn't get this reference, ... Thank you for the 1,000 bits. I should think for the bits as well.
I'm back.
And thank you, Random Man, for the 5 subs gifted to the community. Thank you so freaking much. The Talbs, thank you for the 500 bits. It grows on you. Thank you to Lace Kerfuffle for the 1,004 bits as well. Nadine, I have a title I need to tell you for this episode.
Oh boy.
Welcome to the Fungal.
Oh yes.
There.
Welcome to the Fungal. We've got mushrooms that turn people into zombies.
No,
Welcome to the Fungal. We got drow gnomes. We got lots of critters that make you miss home.
Hey guys, especially hey Zito. I feel like we're playing Ultima Pagan.
We really are. And I was about to make this fucking reference when we went into the Underdark.
Greetings, Avatar.
Treachery and doom! Britannia's in trouble!
Even as we speak, Britannia burns.
Are we all back?
Yeah, we're good.
Kurt, you here?
Yeah, I am.
All right. All right.
All right, let's go.
You guys move forward, eventually breaching through the mushroom forest onto almost like a shelf of stone. You hear cascading water nearby as waterfalls carve into the various different cuts of the stone. Some just flows on the flat sheet of it, and you guys kind of walk through, water lulling over your footsteps.
Is it that shitty red water?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cleaner when it's thinned out. Like, you don't see the filth in it until it's, like, really not that much of it, but it is, yeah. You can see the waterfall off to the distance. And as you guys move, you begin to see rocks move. Little rocks begin to move around you.
Oh, perception, please.
The rocks are alive, guys.
Nat 20.
Okay.
They appear to be insects of some kind with, like, almost like armadillo kind of like back plates. Roll a knowledge nature.
I was about to say, you just fucking pulled some dweebles on us.
Oh, that other nat 20 on the other. Oh my god, look. Do you see it?
Wow.
Nat 27,
Wow.
7,
Roll.
nat 20. Oh,
Same roll.
reversed rolls.
They are huge. They're about almost like they're about the size of like a like medium to small sized dog, like something like maybe like a little border collie of some kind. They're
Wow.
quite big.
Do they seem aggressive?
Oh no, they're like eating off of the rock.
Oh, okay.
Anyone else can make a nature check as well.
They're licking the mica.
Guys, check out this weirdness.
With
What?
a 14.
14. Okay.
I got -1. I'm not even gonna
Uh,
try.
You're not gonna try. Oh come
Come
on.
on, try.
I know, but panic's not
And
trying.
panic as well.
7.
7. Okay.
You might brain
Guess
blast.
I'll
you know?
try.
8.
8.
All you guys don't know what this is, except for Task. These are isopods. They're giant isopods.
Oh.
Yeah, they love dark water. They're usually found in like ocean pockets in the Underdark, but yeah, these are just a lot of them. They're like in any square foot of space. There's at least like 4 or 5 of them. There are a ton of them here on this shelf of water stone.
It's safe to say, like, just so long as you don't fuck with them, they're not gonna fuck with you. In the worst case, they'll just, like, scurry away.
As you guys actually approach them, they curl up into balls.
Yep, figured as
Aw.
much. They're just giant-ass
then-
rocky pill bugs.
Yeah, and then as you walk past, they unfold and go right back to what they were doing. They're weirdly cute.
Mm.
They have like these
Man.
big eyes and like these antennae, but they're
If
weirdly cute.
Borky says,
if that ain't a mood, I don't know what is.
Now more than ever.
As you guys, oh yeah, go ahead.
I was gonna say.
Oh, I was gonna ask.
Borky was
Oh.
just gonna take a moment to actually talk to Greckles about something real quick.
Go ahead.
Borky looks back and looks at Greckles walking along.
Oh,
What's up, big guy?
I haven't talked to you yet.
Borky,
You
Borky,
look at him.
Borky kind of looks over his shoulder.
I noticed you lost your sword.
Yeah, what about it?
Oh, just, if I lost Rumfold, I'd be pitching a fit. You lost your Sunblade and, you're not. You doing okay?
One of the things that my training taught me back home when it was still called home is to always use what you have. And if you lose what you have, think, act, flow with the situation, be malleable, do what you can in the face of adversity, and if an advantage comes up, take it. I'm okay, dude. I'm absolutely fine. In fact, it's almost kind of a leave. It's
Daijobu.
It is absolutely Daijob.
What's Daijobu?
It's Orion for okay, as in a situation is okay. Wherein I've had so many people that I thought could give me, guidance and help through this weird transformation that I feel like I'm going through, and they've all told me the same thing.
Greckles will take a talon and it'll just kind of lightly poke at your chest.
It's what's in here, not what's in your sheath.
Yeah, man, it was like really strong. You know, like Horky's just sitting there scratching his cheek.
Oh yeah, it was really strong, and it was the one thing that helped me see in this god's forsaken place. But it's like the old saying goes, you have to flow like water.
Yeah, that's
Besides,
true.
didn't Pilchard say those things were like a dime a dozen?
Well, all the more reason to not be so upset.
Yeah, we'll just get that off the next clergyman we kill.
You say that.
Greckles kind of looks at you with like a cocked eyebrow.
Meanwhile, Task is over there playing with one of the pill bugs, remembering himself as a kid.
Oh yeah, like you go up and it rolls, and you kind of like nudge it, and it begins to like keep rolling down the hill.
It's like
man.
it's like soccer.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt it. It's fine, but it's just like. As you guys are looking forward, though, you begin to see something crest over the horizon. Something weirdly out of place, at least for this part. Another mushroom.
Like giant, big old
Yeah.
mushroom.
Okay.
And the little the giant isopods aren't going anywhere near it. And you see that there's something jutting out of the mushroom itself, out of the stalk of the mushroom.
And what be that?
Roll a perception check.
Heck yeah.
What color?
Here
is it?
I go.
What color is it again?
The mushroom itself is like the stalk is tan, and the cap on top is like purple and white.
With that roll, it's a soft 20.
Soft 20? Okay. It is a sword that is poking out of the base of this mushroom.
That's a blade.
It's got a knife.
How high up is this mushroom?
The mushroom is like uphill a little ways. The blade looks to be right at like chest height for the average person.
I will mage hand grab it.
Okay, it is definitely stuck in the mushroom.
Greckles will go over, have a look.
Okay, you go up. The blade is black, almost like the blade itself is like glass, like almost a semi-black glass. The hilt is some sort of, you're not sure what material it is, if it's like bone. The moment you come out of the shadow of this mushroom casts over you, you get an uneasy feeling.
Ooh. Do you think this thing's cursed? This don't feel right.
Seems a little stuck. Effort noises as I'm not actually doing anything.
Yeah, you're just
I was
like
about to say,
waving your
I was about to say, man, I hope you don't. Oh, okay.
Well,
Little do you know, he has it already pulled out, and it's already like enveloping his hand with venom like acid.
let me help you out there, and I'll use my mage hand to try and help him, adding that 5
Okay.
pounds of pressure.
You guys both pull.
Yep.
Not coming out.
It's 10 pounds.
No, here's the thing, guys. You gotta remember this storybook. When someone placed like a sword in something very difficult to pull out, the chosen one has to pull it out, right? Whoever placed it in here clearly was like, well, no one's gonna come this far. So who will be the chosen one? Is it?
You do notice on the hilt of the blade, some mushrooms are beginning to grow.
Oh.
as
Brush
well.
them off.
Oh, hey,
You just kind of peel them off. It peels off like like vines or like roots from a tree.
now
is it safe?
I was want to
Panic,
know.
is it safe to touch?
I'll
Okay.
float it over and I'll look at it.
Yeah, check it. I'll grab it.
You gonna pull it out?
Borky, that might
No,
not
no,
be a
I'm
good
waiting for
idea.
him to check it. My hand's not touching the hilt yet.
Maybe we should check it for magical properties.
That's what I was asking
That's what
for.
I'm doing.
That's what I asked.
Okay.
Yeah, come on. Come back down to us here, Greckles.
I will begin the ritual for identify.
Identify on the sword.
Yeah.
Got nothing else to
take-
do.
You take the time. You guys all sit and begin to kick around some of the isopods.
Task go long.
Hell yeah! Yeah! Fumble Brewski!
It's only 10 minutes.
I only hope the isopods are enjoying this.
Just get the sense that you're not even sure.
No, you know what? I'm just gonna say this is one scene where fucking Task is like letting one just crawl on his arm, and he's like rubbing the face of one with his finger.
It literally is like holding like a really big dog in your arms.
Hell yeah!
They're actually very sweet. You cast Identify. You don't identify anything on this sword.
Just a plain sword to me. I will just regular cast. Oh, never mind. I didn't identify anything, so I have no reason to assume it's magical in any way. So I will just let the hilt drop into my hand.
Okay, you grab onto the hilt. Still stuck in the mushroom. Roll. Are you wanting to pull it out of the mushroom?
I thought we had pulled it out of the mushroom.
No,
No, it's still in there.
it's stuck.
Oh, I thought you said we pulled it out.
No, it's stuck in there.
Yes, so I'd like to try pulling it out of the mushroom.
All right, roll a strength check.
Yes, Panic, you need to pull out. We're all laughing with you.
Ha 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 ha. 16.
Okay. You grab onto the hilt of the sword and just you begin to see as an ooze begins to drip from the mushroom as you pull out the serrated blade.
Ugh.
And nothing happens.
Oh, fantastic.
Huh.
Panic just has it in his hand. He shrugs. Ta-da!
You are the chosen one.
Panic, can I see that for a minute? There's a couple of markings I'm looking for.
I'm gonna just like press the digitation to clean all the goop off of it.
Yeah, it's pretty nasty on one end.
Monty, I'll be looking for the eye and the 3 chain links.
Okay, you don't see either of those. You see a spider on the hilt.
Oh no!
There's a spider. Oh boy, there's a spider
That-
on this thing.
That is definitely the spider cult symbol.
Okay, so they worship spiders, right?
Spider, like, deities? Not exactly sure.
Can't spell deity without the word die.
How big is the sword?
It would be considered a long sword.
Hmm.
But it's definitely lighter than most long swords, especially with the make of it. You don't get the sense that it's a very it's not a weapon. I mean, there's no metal down here to your knowledge. You don't know how they
Right.
make weapons down
So-
here, so it's
Would I
not
be- Would I be able to tell if this has the finesse property?
you get the sense it could be probably used with finesse, yeah.
I will put it in my belt.
But its durability is probably garbage because of what it's made out of.
Well, it's better than having no blade some of the time. I will put it in my belt.
Okay. It is pretty badass looking.
Look at
Oh,
you.
fuck yeah. You know-
Just don't let that come back and bite you in the ass if we come across a bunch of cultists.
Worst case scenario, if we go into the gnome area, the deep gnome area, we can just tie Panic up and be like, look, we caught this weird drow with horns.
All right, let's move on.
Who hasn't found a horny drow once in a while? Porky keeps walking.
Task
All
puts,
right.
Task puts down the isopod. Go on, Orby, get out of here.
It rolls away.
Attaboy.
You guys walk for another 2 hours and you begin to feel exhausted. At this point, you guys have traveled for probably about 15 hours.
Okay, so is there looking above game, looking over task? What do you think, man? Campsite?
Fuck, which is kind of bad because I want us to be noticed by the I wanted us to be in a higher place, or at least an open area, so we could be noticed by the dragonfly
You
riders.
know what we could do?
What?
Make a fire.
Yeah, I was thinking.
Yeah, but here's the problem with that is that making a fire on the open point when there's giant demon drow wandering about.
Daddy's true, but here's the thing. Wouldn't the ones who can fly around get to us before that?
That's kind of the thought.
All right. Well, my option here is we make at least some kind of campfire or something that will alert something, and we pray
Right.
that
What
it's
if we
not the drow.
What if we find a rock? Hear me out. What if we find a rock? Like there's gotta be something around here. What if we put the fire, right? Let's put it facing the north. But like wherever we put it, you can't really see it from like the south where them drow was. That way, only the things in the north flying our way see it. Yeah.
Well, wherever we lay this thing down, we need enough room that the riders will be able to park their dragonflies.
All right, well, you guys have sheetrock, water, and isopods. How are you going to make a fire?
I'm sorry, we have to take your guitar, Panic. No, I'm joking.
It's like that scene from Red Dwarf.
I cast Shatter at level 4. Is there any...
Wait a minute.
That'd probably be a bad idea. Is there any dry mushrooms around here?
No.
I don't know what mushroom biomes look like. Hang on. Let me look at my inventory, see if I have anything.
You know what? I don't know how stupid this will fucking be. And I don't know if this will ever work in any way, shape, or form, but I have this spell and I'm gonna fucking use it. I pick up Orby again.
Okay, you pick
Oh
up.
no.
You
Animal
pick up the
messenger.
isopod. Okay.
What do you do?
What's your message for
Animal
your...
messenger. I'm going to tell him. I'm going to have him climb. Let's see. I'm gonna actually stick a. I'm gonna stick. What do you call it? Where's my one thing in here? Okay, I'm gonna have him. I'm gonna like get a torch, light it,
Okay.
put it on his back, and have him climb to a high point on a mushroom.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's not bad. All right. I'm laughing really hard because I'm looking at my giant isopod stat block that
and
I
you
made,
know-
and their movement is 5 foot a turn, which is
Hey,
amazing.
listen. He doesn't need to go that far. He just has to climb up a fucking
You
mushroom
got
and
us
stay there.
You have the bug version of a sloth. This is amazing. All right, Borky also.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'll light me helmet again, and only look at the stock right there.
I'm gonna hide in case something comes after us.
Can I get a light, Panic?
Borky just leans down.
And I will find a high place to at least watch from a distance, or at least keep point.
Okay.
Give me
May I roll stealth to get away from
Yes.
this madness? Thank you.
Give me really hard. 16.
Oh, that nat 20 on the other side for the 4th time tonight.
It wouldn't have mattered. You would have had disadvantage anyway because
Ah.
we don't have a lot of places to hide here.
That's fair.
It is smooth rock and isopods. That's all it is.
I'm going to. You know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna have this thing speak a message. I'm gonna have it say if I'm gonna tell it if a what do you call it? Not a firefly. If a dragonfly rider comes by, yell out, "Help us!"
Okay.
Help us! The tiny little.
Well, that would
bubble.
certainly get its attention.
Well, why instead of saying help us, maybe you could say, not your enemy.
Not your spell, Borky.
Damn. I wish I had the power of
Okay.
magic at my fingertips.
Help us! Also, Orby rules.
Okay,
Or he rules. I'll add that too.
Borky's still leaning down, waiting for that light from Panic.
To light his helmet.
You like me helmet, please?
All right, I'll press the digitation.
All right. A flame.
Borky
ignites
looks-
the
puts his
candle
hand-
that was wet before is now lit.
Borky puts his fists on his hips and just stares forward at the stock.
Our heroes, ladies and gentlemen.
Monty, listen. I have to use this spell somehow. It's just sitting there
No,
in my
no.
spell list.
I love it, but at literally an hour passes and you still see Orby going. That's all I'm gonna say. It's like
all
he's
about
still
this.
going.
Let's make camp at least. It might take him a day to get up there.
Well, he's up there for 48 hours before he just fucks off.
Yeah, he's going. He's trooping. He's going back to that mushroom you guys left behind 2 hours ago. He'll get there
Well-
eventually, I'm sure.
Let's just set up, I suppose, up here.
Okay, who's gonna do watch?
I'll take first watch.
Borky will take second.
Greckles take 3rd.
I guess I'll be last again.
Do you want to take 3rd?
No, I mean, just wherever I land.
Okay.
All right. As your companions roll up on the rock, there's not like I said, there's no cover here, but there's nothing else really. You hear the sound of rushing water. You hear the sound of the isopods. Like they'll randomly crawl over top of people. They're like
That's fine.
cats. They don't care.
I just pet one as it goes by.
Borky grabs one and makes one a pillow. Just
I love giant isopods. I just want to point this out, so I'm very happy.
Oh,
right
this
now.
is great. No, I'm fucking all about this.
I love you, roly poly oly.
All right, Task, roll a perception check for me.
Do we do? If I could, the page would. Here we are. 18, 19, 20, 20 soft. No, that's actually a 18, 19, 20, 21. Sorry.
Nice.
21.
That's very high. With your superior dark vision, far off, you can see past the giant stalk in the middle. You see twinkling lights on the wall, like far across from you. And as you look at it, you realize that that's a building, specifically a castle, built onto the side of the wall, way far off, probably like 5 or 6 days journey away.
Oh shit. All right. Well, I will take note of that.
Yeah, it's very faint, but you're like, the way that the lights line up, you're like, that's a castle, that's a building of some sort.
Is it into the wall or?
Yeah, it looks like it's like running up the side of the wall.
Okay, so one other question. So would you account this as like a hive city where it's built on top of each other? Built on top of
Maybe.
itself.
It's still too hard to see from where you are,
this is
but
so what would you say? Okay, let me. Okay, say it's it's Indiana Jones: The Last Crusade. Remember that temple they go into the end, built into the side of the mountain? Is it built into the side of a mountain, the side of the wall, essentially?
yeah, it's like built in the side of a wall. Yeah.
So it's not built in front of it;
yeah.
it's built up against it. Like it's okay. There we
It's
go.
like
Okay,
it's like
fair
a
enough.
it's like a
Hard
dwarf
to
kingdom,
tell.
but instead of down, it's up.
Okay, fair enough.
It could be both. You can't really tell.
All right, well that's still something noteworthy to keep in touch. So I'll hold on
Yeah.
to that information.
Excuse you.
There you go.
Bravo.
No, I burped. You didn't even notice.
Taka points at Orby. He did it.
Orby's only like 15 feet there. Yeah, he'll get out eventually.
Orby's still going. Okay. Beyond that, watch ends without an issue.
All right. Wake up, Borky.
All right, Borky, like, just rubs his helmet. All right, let's do this.
Tax kind of like just like pats him on the side and points out in the distance. See that glittering out there?
Yeah, that's the underground stars, right?
That's a castle.
Shut up, no way.
Well, that's what I could see from this far away. We're not gonna get there anytime soon, but that's still a landmark we can use.
Why would you build a castle underground where no one could see it?
Drought Kingdoms.
Oh, that's not good. They don't like us. Oh.
Well, that's one option, but it's your turn on watch. I'm going to bed.
All right, good night. Good night, Task.
I'm talking in my sleep, aren't brown matriarchal.
Oh, he's so cute when he's sleeping. I sure hope.
The isopods drag him away.
Yeah.
5 foot around, just
Here I go. On the fast track, boys.
Borky just sits down looking right up at the stalk with his light going.
All right. You get besieged by insects.
Ah, fuck.
Because of the light, it attracts many insects, especially around where there's, water.
Borky takes the helmet off and finds. Is there like a little rock he can grab?
Yeah, there's like a little pebble.
Borky just puts like. Borky just grabs like a little rock and puts it under the front of the hat so it's tilted up a little bit further away.
Yeah, there we go.
Borky just taps his head.
That's stinking with your big ass noodle there, Borky.
Roll a perception check for me.
5.
You're slowly the isopods are all gathering around you in a circle.
sacrifice.
Sup, guys? You guys, what's up?
They all seem to be very enthralled by the light.
Borky puts his hand. You know what Borky does? Is there like it's
puppets.
Borky turns the light a little bit up against where's the nearest surface?
There's the ground. There's no wall or anything really.
Oh,
I'm sorry, it's flat.
it's okay. Borky just puts his hand in front of the light and covers it. And then pulls his hand back.
Roll a perception check for me.
22.
Oh,
Damn.
Oh, fuck. You just Morse coded we hate Svirfneblin.
God
you look
bless.
out
God
and
bless you.
You see a little ways northeast from where you are, another light do the same thing.
What?
Oh fuck.
Borky puts the helmet back on and looks towards that, and just waves his hand in front of the light repeatedly, and then stops.
Back.
And Borky just stares out at the light.
It responds back in kind.
So it's to the right of where that castle is, correct?
It is basically from where you are. It is further to the east, right? Not where that castle is. It's before you meet the castle on a different wall. I will give you a visual representation.
Borky, you know what Borky's gonna do? Borky pulls out one of his javelins. It puts it on the ground, pointing right towards that light.
Okay. So this X is where you guys are.
Yeah.
Damn.
The castle is this circle over here.
Okay.
Like way, way, way far away.
Okay.
And it looks like there's like a shelf or something. Like right here.
Oh my goodness, I zoomed out too far. Okay. And it's coming from that shelf.
It's coming from this shelf here, yeah.
And this is the mushroom stalk.
No, the mushroom stalk is like right here.
This castle.
That's the castle up
Yeah,
there.
that's castle.
Okay, so
That's like way, way far away.
this is the mushroom stalk. This is the castle, and this is where the light is coming from.
Yeah.
Okay, so Borky
And they're
then-
all about 6 days journey away. You said?
The stalk would probably be like the castle would definitely be 6 days. The stalk maybe like 3 or 4, depending on your pace. The wall is definitely closer. I'd probably say maybe a day or
Borky
2
takes out a
days.
second javelin and just creates like a point going towards that light in case it goes out.
Okay.
And Borky, and Borky just kind of sits down with the light and keeps it on even though the bugs are attacking him. And just does finger puppets in front of it.
Yeah, it seems to react in kind. Sometimes there's a new pattern that comes in, and it
Borky-
waits for your response. Do you respond to it?
Borky puts his hand over the light for for 5 seconds, and then pulls it down again.
Okay.
Borky doesn't know Morse code, so
I think anyone in the party knows Morse code because this probably isn't Morse code. All right, your watch ends.
well,
Eventually, that light goes out.
Here's the thing though. Borky just fostered peace between the drow and the gnomes. Like it just fantastic. He didn't even know what he was doing.
Through shadow puppets.
Weirder things have happened in this campaign.
Or it could just be a giant orthopod thing looking for love.
Oh no!
It's a beholder that's blinking at you. Confused.
Oh god, that's worse.
But no, it's worse. It's gonna have lipstick like the dragon from Shrek. Uh-oh.
Fucking. Why did I need that visual? Thank you.
I like how RuneSmith put it. No player character can
Evil.
no player character can kill a beholder unless they play them wrong.
Anti-magic cone, Seymour.
Alrighty, that ends your watch, Borky.
Borky, just like lightly, just scritches Grekel's beak. Just
You see a tiny puff of feathers go up.
Gregos,
That
I don't want to alarm you, so I
That's
won't.
what I said last time.
Yeah, I know, but there's nothing going on. But it's weird to see what's happening. I was playing with me light, right? Yeah. Someone else has one. And-
Oh,
Yeah, way off that way. I made an arrow with me sticks.
to triangulate the he's still groggy. The
Oh, no,
light thing.
No, it's just that I'm gonna forget which way it is in case the light goes out. They'll be like, hey, Tysk, look at this. I made an arrow for you. Which way is that?
That's fair. Absolutely.
Anyways, just figured I'd tell you that. And
hey, you know what? Borky takes off the helmet. There you go. You hold on to that right there.
All the bugs begin to besiege you, Greckles.
Have fun.
I'll just flick it.
Borky.
I'll flick it off.
Borky goes to bed.
All right.
Wait, no, Greckles, you should be pecking into the air.
When no one's watching, no one can watch you do this.
I don't know where these bugs have been.
And all of a sudden,
Birds don't
all of a
care,
sudden,
they
Greckles'
watch.
tongue Greckles' 5-foot tongue just stands and just like starts jabbing out and picking them off. He never told us about it.
Because he doesn't do it.
I know. That's.
Yes, I know that's the joke. I'm tired.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Greckles, roll a perception check.
Let's see. Hee-haw. That is a nat. Of course it is.
A nat 1. Oh no.
Greckles at this point, after what Borky said, Greckles would be in a lot of deep contemplation right now, so that probably makes sense. It's like
Okay.
thinking about things and
Looks up in the sky. Sword.
Thank you for downplaying my moments.
You do look out and you do see dragonflies flying around like really far away though, like out of you could scream your head off and they wouldn't hear you with how far away they are.
Right.
We're not infected down here.
Help us!
Or
Orby
kind of
rules.
sigh and lead back. Yeah, and all the ice-
yeah.
and all the isopods begin to like sit down.
Tell you what.
Orby rules in Undercommon.
Oh God. So I'll tell you what. With Greckles being so distracted, he's actually probably gonna play with them, doing minor illusions of little bugs and things to just kind of play with them.
Yeah, they like try and eat it, and then like they look at you like, "Why'd you trick us? Why would you do
And
this?"
then a pet him.
Yeah,
It's
they're
like
hard.
he's trying to do the laser pointer cat thing.
Yeah. It totally works. Like you get like a whole like herd of them following like one fake bug, and then it disappears, and they all look just like they look confused amongst themselves.
And then
And then another one shows up, and immediately they're like, "Oh, another one!" and they keep following it.
Guys,
They're not the greatest intelligence.
I figured out what Orby rules says in Drow.
Oh, do tell.
But Lieb Ilstarin.
Oh my God.
Oh, that's all. Oh no, that's not good. That's,
Put it on a
that's
shirt.
That's deep known for your mother sucks.
No, that's
That's
hashtag. That's a hashtag. What do you mean? I'm posting it in our Discord. That's what it says.
Put it on a shirt.
Oh!
As as your watch ends, you stand up and you slowly turn around, and you didn't notice. Remember that large gray creature that was dead?
It's gone, isn't it?
Oh no, there's one currently cuddling Panic at the moment.
Okay.
It's currently got hugging him.
Is it spooning?
And
Is it big spooning him?
Oh, it's totally spooning him. Yes.
Greckles will just kind of sit down and watch this for a minute, and
Go
just
back
and
to the-
just whisper in Panic's ear, "Your watch.
No.
I have a headache.
It's okay. Wake up, sleeping
Ah,
beauty.
As you get
Hmm.
close to Panic, Greckles, the creature's eyes kind of flick open, all three of them on the one side, and it just kind of growls at you.
Greckles chuckles and just kind of walks away, and then will minor illusion whisper in Panic's ear,
It's your watch, buddy.
So you cut, Goomba, you cut out a lot of my end. I didn't quite hear what you said, man. Sorry.
just again minor illusion, because I can do visual or sound, and I'll just do the whisper into Panic's ear, like as if he's actually there whispering, "It's your watch."
Oh, okay. Hang on. Fucking mushrooms.
As you reach over to get up, Panic, your hand hits a giant claw hand
Panic freeze.
that feels rough and leathery.
Slow turn to.
You see a set of teeth and jaws interlocked, and a set of 3 eyeballs staring right at you.
I think it likes you, buddy.
How big is this thing?
It's 10 feet tall. And it's like
Yeah,
big.
I'm saying Greckle's just being way too calm through this. Sorry.
I look
Because it doesn't look aggressive.
I look
at
over
all.
Greckles
It looks
and I'm
aggressive. It's not 10 feet tall with 6 eyes and blades for hands.
But it's spooning him so carefully.
You still should warn your. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm metagaming.
I wonder
at this
how
point.
Orbeez doing right now.
Currently waving the torch like Freebird, like, yeah.
Just looks up at this thing.
No, I want
I
Orbeez.
raise my hand up and I just give it a little finger wave. Just.
It seems to like you. It really hated me, so I wasn't even gonna get close. Just stay calm and just move slow.
I will slowly stand up.
Okay.
Slowly.
It kind of rolls over on all fours and then slowly stands up on its back legs. Its arms slack in front of it. Kind of like Toothless from that part when, you know, it's being cute and he's got the arms in the front.
I wonder if it has something to do with your sword there, buddy.
I look at my waist and I pull out the sword and I show it to it.
Just kind of looks at you. Doesn't seem to do anything any differently.
Okay, I put it away. Okay. Let's see if I can determine what this thing is.
Knowledge Arcana?
The question marks roll
I'm
out.
just,
Oh, good.
I'm just imagining Borky and Tass just asleep with this thing behind us.
23.
Hey.
Mm.
I gotta find them here real fast. Page 209. You think for a bit as you stare at this thing.
A lack of concentration is, you know, an understatement, but I get you.
I'm trying to think if you'll know what this is, even with that great roll.
I think
Legends.
I
Legend's Tale.
think I know what it is, but
You know this is something that belongs to those eel creatures. You've seen them around them before, but you're not sure exactly what it is.
okay. Panic goes to his post and he's like, "Oh, as long as this thing isn't attacking me, I wave it over. I wave it over to come sit next to me."
It begins to eat some of the isopods.
Oh no! Oh
It's like,
well,
all the other ones run away, like scatter! Like they all run as fast as they can. They're 5 foot per turn can take them. It seems to be aware of you, but it doesn't seem to care about you, if that makes sense.
It sounds like a
okay.
vortex
Well,
from
it was snuggled
Warhammer.
up against me, so I didn't know. I suppose I will start my watch.
Okay, go ahead. Roll a perception check.
Okay. And
10. Little distracting right now. You watch as this thing begins to like dig into the stone,
Oh,
ripping up shards of stone.
oh, that's scary.
fuck.
Like it doesn't give a fuck. It's like
I'm just imagining Task and Borky just being like showered with like small rock dust. Mm.
Mice.
you watch as it's
Huh.
like digging, and it kind of reaches its face into the stone and it rips out this white kind of grub-looking creature, and then brings it over to you and throws it on your lap.
A present.
I show you my kill, please
I
respond.
I pick it up, and I like sort of like make a biting motion towards it. Like
Don't
Just-
forget
it
to
just
rub.
stares at you.
Don't forget to rub your belly. You have to rub your belly. Mm.
I'll take a bite out of it.
Okay, roll a Constitution saving throw.
Good. Oh no. Two.
If the smell of swamp had a taste, that would be what just erupted into your mouth as you bit through the skin of this thing. It begins to wriggle, and the pincer actually like hits you on the cheek and like pinches your cheek. you bite into it. It tastes like swamp snot, essentially.
This temporal voice in the back of your head. Many layers.
I will nod real quickly.
Yeah. There's
And
like
I-
chunks in your teeth. It's like it's got this like gross, like you know when pudding gets that gross film on the top of it.
Oh god, it's pudding
Oh.
skins.
yeah.
Skin.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I guess I'll take my sword and kill this thing to put it out of its misery.
Okay. You take the sword and you're. It's easy enough. It's a grub. It's a helpless grub. You stab it through the head and it kind of stops moving. And the big gray creature kind of looks down and just like kind of licks its lips a little bit.
I throw it towards the goddamn.
It like takes it and like puts down the two front legs and just rips the head off and then starts biting it down piece by piece.
On this episode of My Dog That's Bigger Than Me.
Oh, so Clifford.
Oh no. You've given them fuel, Zito.
I know.
Clifford the big gray render.
You're welcome, chat.
Oh.
Well,
You do notice looking at this creature, it has sustained some wounds. And it is smaller for something of its nature, at least compared to the other ones you've seen before. This one is a little bit younger? You're not sure.
how healing words it.
Okay. You watch as the arrows from the crossbow bolts from the drow kind of fall into the ground.
Is that the end of my watch?
Yeah, roll a perception check. Oh yeah, you rolled it already. Yeah. That is the end of your watch.
All right, I'll wake everybody up.
You sure do.
Hey,
So how was it, Panic?
I think it likes me.
Mm-hmm.
Borky kind of rolls
Likes
over.
what?
Borky rolls over and what like
Yeah, I
Cat.
think that big skinless, furless bear over there with
What
like 6 eyes.
You're supposed to warn us with something. You're supposed to warn us with something because you're a cat. What the heck is going on, Panic?
I don't know. Grekel's got me a huge dog in my sleep. I don't know.
What does it know? Wake us up!
Can I roll it? Can I roll to see what this thing is?
Yeah, absolutely. You would have a better idea.
Okay.
This
What
would
roll?
be Arcana. This is Arcana. It's technically a monstrosity, so.
Here I go.
I seem to attract big gray things.
15.
Okay. Yeah, this is a gray render. You know that they are often like. It's hard to describe. They're basically like beasts that are subservient to very intelligent races, usually mostly in the Underdark. You know that in combat, they are rampagers. Like, no one's safe when this thing's in combat. You know that because your clan has fought one.
Hell yeah.
And until you've seen it up close, you're like, oh shit, that's right. It was like an old story you heard.
Like Tastic looks at this thing, snaps his fingers, and just goes, "Wow, this is actually quite a blessing.
What are you talking about? It's a blessing.
This is a gray render. These things are a monster to fight. If this thing's like docile towards us, it's almost like what's a good comparison for surface dwellers? It's like a dog.
That's a hell of a dog.
Yeah, I was
Task.
gonna say that's a scary dog with with lots of eyes.
Oh fuck!
It throws up a chunk of isopod in front of Panic.
It ate the ice. It ate the bugs.
Him and Tars should arm wrestle sometime.
If this thing's gonna actually be like
Okay,
neutral
okay,
towards us,
okay.
we should try to keep it on our side.
Well,
Yeah. I guess I'll just keep a close eye on it and see if it follows us when we start to head out.
all right. By the way,
Okay.
oh, quick! Now that I'm up, I figured I'd tell you. I saw something last night. Borky keeps side eyeing the giant render, just like walking around. I'm just like, it's making me so uncomfortable right now. I can't
Yeah,
quite.
it's towering over everyone.
It is.
It's like a dog, but its muscles are bigger than yours.
That is the scariest part of both things. There,
Hey,
Cass just feels like a kid in a candy store. Like he went to the fucking pet shop. He picks up a fucking like isopod, just starts playing with it, like holding it up.
I hope. You said it likes you, right, Panic?
Shrugs.
Yeah, okay.
It hasn't attacked me, so.
Okay. So last night, you see these sticks here? Just pointing at a light I was seeing last night. You know how my helmet was like all lit up, right? Well, when I was looking around, all of a sudden I saw another light, that direction right over there, and I put my hand in front of the light, and then all of a sudden that light disappeared, and it came back like it was trying to send me a message, but I have no idea what it's trying to say. It's further to the east, but it's like northeast, so it's more the direction we're going, but it seemed like someone wanted to communicate. And down here, I can't help but feel that, there's something worth checking out.
Tass looks over to where the castle is and tries to like pat Borky and points over that way. Was it over that way?
No, it's over there to the right.
Oh, there was something
saying-
different out that way.
So you're saying you were shining the light from your helmet at it, and it was signaling you back.
Yeah, it was a light went on and off, then off for a while, then on for a bit, then on and off, then on and off. It might be some kind of language, but let's be honest here. I haven't an effing clue what it is. But,
Well, that's the next to this guy right here. I think that's the friendliest reception we've gotten.
yeah,
down here.
speaking of which, Task pointed out something last night. Task, tell them.
Tass kind of like moves his finger out in the distance and like peers out. Over that way, there's a giant castle just sitting inside the wall of the Underdark.
Huh.
Weird.
It's
I
kind
don't
of a
know
big
if that-
deal, you know.
Mm.
Well, I suggest we go towards the direction that was mildly friendly.
Mm.
I mean, it's
I'm
kind
gonna go clean up my mess. Tass goes to get fucking Orby down, so he gets his torch back and he takes Orby with him.
Oh, Orbeus went like 2 hours opposite
Aw.
direction to where you guys went.
Oh well, all right, fine, fuck it. I'll pick up another one. You're Orby too now.
Orby 2.
Peggle 2, jump in the air.
Orby the
Orby?
Shot.
You think I'm kidding? I'm taking one of these fuckers with us.
God, I never want to ask for fan art, but man, if someone could animate Tass doing the Peggle 2 thing, but instead he's got a giant isopod he slams into the ground, that would be amazing.
What, are you fucking jealous?
The Grey Hunter does follow you guys, like kind of
Cool.
loosey-goosey, but it's like it does like it kind of like wanders and gets distracted by things, and then like quickly like chases down Panic, and then like slowly gets more distracted.
Okay. Does it walk like on two legs, or does it walk on?
It walks on 2 legs.
Yep.
Oh my god, that's more scary.
I love
I've
it.
got a hairless fucking grizzly bear that's behind me.
Hell yeah, dude. Let's animal handle this thing. Come on, I'm gonna have Tass do it.
Moto likes you.
Oh, never mind that shit. Never mind that shit. Here comes Moto.
Cute.
What is an animal handling considered? Because I can't see it from here.
It is
Uh,
12. It is wisdom.
It's a oh wait, no. So then would you allow that to be 15 then?
Not for this, because this isn't a beast; it's a monstrosity.
This is a monstrosity, yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And
Don't
the
label
moment
it
you,
like that.
Approach it, it gets very defensive, and it is going to attempt to bite your hand.
Does not like small red rat.
That is going to be a 16 to hit you.
That matches.
Oh fuck. Oh boy. Oh my god.
Takes your arm right
Always a
off.
good sign. Always a good sign.
Oh no.
Always a good sign.
This is
You take 18 points of piercing damage as it just down on your hand. You feel your fingers pop out of place as this thing snarls at you. It does not like you.
Borky
You
just
know,
grabs
the
Borky
you
grabs
know-
Tass by the head and pulls him back. Wow, we tried that.
No,
the more-
Clifford.
You know, the more things stay the same, the fuck.
Right, now I gotta wrap her hand in bandages. You know you use a bow, right? Borky starts bandaging him.
No, I just cast fucking cure wounds on myself at second level.
It like bares its what teeth it has on the outside. It kind of bares its teeth and kind of snarls at you. It definitely doesn't seem to like anyone but Panic. At this
Okay,
point.
fine.
Clifford,
I
come
know.
on.
I know. I will step back from that. That's fine. Hey, we learned something new today, but it's fine. I have Orby too, so fuck off.
You're lucky he didn't eat Orby too.
I will murder him if he does.
No.
I will kill everyone in this room if Orby 2 dies.
And then yourself.
And then myself.
Oh, let's keep
All
on
right.
keeping on.
All right.
Mhm.
Hold on. I gotta roll my heal thing,
Yeah, absolutely.
and then I gotta add another. I gotta roll another one, so that's another 1d8.
Another one.
Yeah, another one.
DJ Khaled!
6, 7,
Nice.
8, 9. So that's technically 14 HP.
Nice.
So I only technically lost 4 HP. That's fine. But no,
Alright.
no, that's not true. Actually, I got it. I'm fine.
All right, guys, just keep heading towards that light.
Borky he has the light back on, lit up.
Mhm.
Is the light
Yeah.
being broadcast back to him at all?
No, you don't see it anymore.
All right. All right,
And at
Tash.
this point, your first candle is completely burnt out.
Oh shoot! How many candles was I given?
I think you had 3, so that was your first one that's gone. So you have 2 more left.
Borky puts in his second candle because this is important because his item is being used. So Borky asks for a light.
Who has another torch? 'Cause
I
used
know.
up
I'm just
mine.
leaning down to Panic because he's got prestidigitation.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'll just with my fingertips.
Thank you.
And Borky shines a light in the direction we're walking, and moves his
All right.
hand in front of the light back and forth a couple times.
You guys proceed to walk forward, walking on this large sheet. You see the wall that's kind of encompasses this sort of area where you came from. You see a large sheet waterfall falling down, which is now making the stones all wet. You see all the isopods still feasting on this water.
Do we see-
Various different sizes.
Do we see Clifford feast on the isopods?
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Like the little ones, it just like swallows them.
Task
It's
with
just one bite.
The
task with Orby 2's back to his chest, hugs him closer.
And as you guys proceed forward, Greckles, I want you to roll a perception check.
Okay. 6.
6. You hear footsteps, rapid footsteps, galloping footsteps behind you guys. And as you guys kind of perk up over the sound of the water and turn around, you see that demonic drow now galloping towards you guys.
Oh, let's run.
And that's where we're going to end the session for tonight.
Oh!
All right, bye, Austin.
Bye,
Wow,
Austin.
Austin.
Bye, Austin. This is a fun session.
I loved it. This was great.
I just imagine Greggles turning around, just seeing that. I don't know what I don't know what to
Guys, I don't mean to alarm you, but Orby 1 has betrayed us.
do. Guys, I don't mean to
Okay.
Panic. I don't mean to alarm you, but you should be alarmed right now. Would you be? Uh-oh.
Are you kidding? I have a fucking bodyguard now.
True.
Clifford, kill.
Get him, Orby just throws him at him.
Orby, I choose you. She's so Orby. Use rollout.
Orby.
What happened? Is this 93?
93.
This is 93, yeah. Almost close
Wow,
to
we're
episode
closing
100.
in 7 more episodes until the big 100.
Holy shit.
Wow.
Yeah.
Also,
I mean-
so I'm gonna go ahead and post. I'm gonna post Orby rules in Drow to the chat.
Please do. It's amazing.
Here you guys go. That says it's ball rules because orb doesn't work. So I got the next best thing.
Bootlaeb is started.
Is
That sounds like someone's drunk.
their silly
By the
language
way,
is why they got
uh,
pushed underground.
By the way, Grey Renders are my favorite D&D monster. People ask me all
Aw.
the time, and I haven't said it because I wanted this to be a surprise. But Grey Renders are my favorite monster.
I
in
know
D&D.
something Panic does.
Oh, I love.
This was
love
a
them.
fun- this was a
They're
really-
weird, but they're. Oh, this was great. Like I'm just like, this is gonna be interesting. It's gonna be weird, but it's gonna be interesting.
But we gotta talk to the new the new pet owner, Connor. Where can they find you?
Well, they can find me on Twitter at CNowSnake. They can find me on Twitch at Distortion Devil, where Friday is going to be Friday Funhouse. Saturday is going to be The Witcher 3, and Sunday is going to be Divinity 2 Original Sin 2 Part 2. The second.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Goomba.
Mm-hmm.
You tired?
Mm-hmm.
Hope you're not too tired to plug that new thing you wanted to plug a second time.
I'll just make it really quick because I'm really freaking exhausted. Not sure when. It's going to be at least 2 weeks from now, possibly on a Thursday. Zito and I are going to try and get together and do. Some people were asking if it was live or not. It is going to be a live session with crazy rules of Magic the Gathering. We just kind of want to play around with that
You
idea.
just want to make stupid decks, man.
Yeah, the first thing we're doing is we're doing what I call a mega draft. We get an entire box each of boosters, put together a 60-card deck, and then kind of go from there.
We're gonna be doing 2020s.
Yeah, so it's gonna be kind of fun. Aside from that, I'm still trying to figure out the next big game to jump into to possibly culturally analyze. So that's me. You can find me at twitch.tv/GaijinGoomba
Awesome.
That's me.
Zito, where can they find you?
You can find me at twitch.tv/Zito, where I have a bunch of janky indie games to show off, and oh boy, it's gonna be a fucking world of fun. There's gonna be art streams, there's gonna be D&D stuff over the course of the weekend. I am on, also, apart from the Unexpectables, I am also on D6 over at Yaroshen on twitch.tv, where I play Lionel, the Opsu, aka Possum, wizard. Beyond that, so yeah, we're gonna have to talk about what we're gonna do about that Gaijin, because next week I will be joining the Age Train of 32 on literally as we're ending next week's episode will be my birthday.
Cool.
Cool, man.
Yeah.
Hooray!
Connor.
Yes.
We already
Oh,
did
wait. Oh,
Connor.
my goodness. Nadine. Oy.
Hi. I'm Connor now.
Whoa.
There we go.
Oh,
Perfect
me.
impression.
Meet the
Hear my
real
impression?
me.
Did you hear my impression, Connor, of you? I just did a really good impression of you.
Oh, good.
Twas
It
the
sounded
birthright.
exactly like me.
Needs
I
a little
was
bit
so
more
confused.
It needs a little or more honestly.
I'll try my
Yeah, there
best.
you go. There you
There we
go.
go.
There we go.
I'm staring at the man in the
mirror.
That's a move.
You can find me at Monteglue on Twitter, and you can find me at twitch.tv/Monteglue. Tomorrow, I'm going to try setting it up tonight. Tomorrow is hopefully going to be the start of Skies of Arcadia. Oh my god. If not, then I'll have to come up with something else. But I have all the equipment. I should be good to go, but technicalities can always happen. But yeah, you can catch me there tomorrow. I forgot to mention, I have a whole new overlay for my streams and new emotes as well. So, yeah, you guys can check those out tomorrow. Be around 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. Should be the start, if not earlier.
You're starting it at 5
And
o'clock?
if not, if you miss it, it's gonna be on YouTube. So, yeah.
You can find me right here. You can find me also over on twitch.tv/LaniPatora Mondays, where I play D&D with Connor and Monty. You know,
Oh
roll
yeah,
with me.
yeah.
I killed.
Yo, last episode was great.
I killed I killed a mist monster with my explosion knuckles. This wacky ass
very
fight, let me
intense.
tell you. But Monty was just galaxy brain tacticsing that entire fight.
I gave 2-egg intelligence for a reason.
Oh yeah, that was a lot of fun last session. You can check it out over on twitch.tv/LaniPatora.
Oh no.
I hear that music.
I do too.
But also every Tuesday and Thursday we have Multiverse Nexus Wrestling. We have ourselves another title bout. Tomorrow, main event, Exar Kun versus Ozir Tehran, the Sith Lord versus the modern day Pharaoh. Aside from that, guys, this is so much fun to play this D&D with you guys. This is great.
Hell yeah. This was a fun episode.
Oh, it was good fun. After how combat heavy last one is, this was just a nice, fun, let's avoid combat episode. How do we not get involved in this? Let's keep walking.
The drow, when they found you the first time, rolled a 2 to find you, and yeah.
Obi-Wan,
fine.
how could you betray us like this?
Just has
no,
a knife.
This is the lore now. Orbi-1 has a mustache. I like his younger, cool brother. It's like fucking. It's literally Apollo Justice in isopod form.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
I have Calvier. Yes.
You know what's great, guys? You like Coke? You like Pepsi? How about new Pepsi or new Coke? What is it? That's what it is.
Cherry Coke.
Ah.
Oh god. Ugh. There was orange Coca-Cola at my grocery store, and I was upset.
You know what? That sounds amazing because orange
bad.
vanilla is fucking great.
Oh yeah, we've got orange vanilla here.
I will always be trash for lime plus anything. I love lime or lemon.
Even in coconut.
Yeah.
Drink it
Put
all
the
up.
lime in the coconut.
Thank you.
There we go. There we go. We got.
Thank
Aside from that, just a massive thank you to everybody so much. Anything else you guys want to plug? Anything else you guys want to plug on the way out here? Because I gotta like bounce immediately.
We're good.
I think I'm good.
Who are we gonna raid? I'm looking at
Let's raid.
Octo's on.
Shinigami Eater or Hey Mr. Rabbit.
Nutcase is on.
Octo's
Jackdo's
on.
on.
Ooh,
Rabbit is
Nutcase
on.
would be great.
Yeah.
Nutcase is trying to get something or other. I can't remember. She's
Yeah,
trying
Trying
to
to
get
get
numbers.
affiliate.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Nutcase has been having kind of a rough time the last
Yeah.
couple months, so.
All right,
Yeah,
all right,
let's-
gamers. Let's get this bread and get her some affiliate.
Alrighty,
Don't
gamers, rise
spoil
up.
it.
No. Spoiling.
Nutcase art is the whole thing.
Yeah, I already got it. Yeah, all right. I follow.
got it? Awesome.
I follow Nutcase already.
Now
Alright.
spam that but lieb isterne, the thing that means
Orby
only
rules.
number one.
Orby rules.
rules. Orby rules.
So it's the tunnel
Orby
snakes rule of
rules.
our game. All right, talk to you guys later. See you on our individual streams.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Bye.